Yeah, I'll do both. I'll do some strats so you can see them later. But yeah. Okay, so here we go. So this room is actually already a little weird leaving. There's a couple variations. What I do is I jump. I do a wall jump check, and then I do a D boost off this guy. Jump here or fall like I just did. Yeah, so we do wall jump check. Fall through, D-boost, run, mock ball, except land on there, and then you get through. The other strat starting out is an option where you just run and jump, and actually it barely loses time on the D-boost, I found out. You do a jump here, and you land, and it's like the same thing, except you just do a jump, and you land on that platform. And there's some visual cues. Yeah, you have to jump through the door to where I get like here. That like kind of grayish background, I jump to there, and then I'll always land like in a good spot. But yeah, it's not a huge deal. I mean, even if I land in here and in the water, even if I land in the water and just run, like this is fine, right? I'm just gonna get through this room. You're not gonna get lost. We just go to the left. So yeah, I will save it through this door. I'll do the boost so you can see it. Jump, mock ball. Oh, and when you land, most of the time when you land, Ryan, I was kind of going over this, but you can do a soft unmorph. So if I press up right as I'm landing or jump, I'll like softly unmorph. But if I don't, I'll bounce, and it takes a second to unmorph after that. So ideally you're soft unmorphing here and then just running to the left. And I like to shoot. As soon as I get up here, I shoot right on this first platform. Then I run to the left. Is Ryan's cropped oddly? Oh, it is. Okay. All right, I'll fix it super quick. Yeah, no. I can fix it super fast.
Okay. Yeah, the soft unmorph is yeah, it's the same as Fusion and Fusion as well.
Oh, really? Okay, nice. Wait, what's up? Are you god at it already then? That's good.
Yeah, there's 80% for Fusion. There's the SAX skip on the first encounter, and like if you don't if you don't soft morph, then and you'll end up bouncing and you'll just die if you try to do the skip.
Oh shit. So, okay. So
I'm used to it.
That's good. I'm glad that it's similar. I mean, there's not a ton. I don't think there's a ton of similarities between the games, but that's good that a couple of them carry over. That's tight.
Exactly. It's weird because after you do the soft morph, it's like when you gotta jump over the SAX trying to shoot at you, you have to like use your jump ball to jump over. But if you like full jump, then when you land, you'll still bounce. So you have to like.
There's actually
not full jump. It's like so jank.
There's some stuff like that. There's some weird shit like that actually, where you do like an instant morph, you'll like carry your momentum a little bit different than if you jump. If I do a jump, full jump, and then morph later, like I'm gonna get way different things if I do this and then morph, or if I do like an instant morph. Like, yeah, you get some different things, and there's times when you want to do both, like two different strategies. But anyways, this next room, so we're going into moat. You jump and then mock ball on this platform and hold left, and you don't want to do the bounce mock ball. So there's like, you could do if you do it early, you'll bounce like that, and it's actually worse because it takes you longer to land on this platform. So you want to do the smoother mock ball. I mean, it's not like again, this doesn't really matter right now, but it's just the speed tech, and it gets you through quick. Like even jumping over like you just did is already a lot. As long as you land on the left side, that's good. Okay, so I open this door and I'm running to the left. Here you just do like a spin jump and get through him. Sometimes if you jump too high though, people die here. People die to this bug. So another strat is like a little mock ball here and then soft unmorph. So there's a couple variations of just getting past this room. I just do a full jump, spin jump. Some people do this mock ball here to be safe and then unmorph. Right. So that's a preference thing. I think this is faster though, the spin jump. This room, by the way, is on a room timer with the crabs. So if you're slow, they're going to be in different spots. But generally you go here, come down, and you do a pseudo screw to get this crab. Sometimes you're going to need these drops. So it's good to know a pseudo screw kills them and 2 missiles kill them. The times you want to farm if your health's really low or you need power bombs. Ideally, you're hooked up here if you have 2 power bombs. We're heading to Kraid first, so I'm not 100% on the ammo. You probably don't really need to stress about the drops as much. You just need to have enough supers to kill Kraid. So the ammos will be a little bit different. But you're going to be fine regardless. So you actually don't need to worry about ammo as much. Because like I said, we're going to go kill Kraid first. So once you get here, yeah, you want to pseudo screw this first crab. Yeah, you still do want to open the 2. So you need more than 1. So I shoot down, just drop through. Honestly, this room is quite difficult to do well. So I would say just focus on getting the pseudo screw on the first crab and just head down. Again, there's some strats in this room with the cactus. I'm going to show you 2 variations. I sometimes run with a selecting missile. Shoot him, jump, shoot, do that. And that's the farm both cactus. Or if I'm totally stacked on drops, I do a buffer jump here, land on this platform, moonfall down. So those are like the 2 main strats. There is a 1 farm that I forget, you know, how it goes, but there's like a 1 farm here where you just, you know, farm this 1 cactus. You might, yeah, it might just literally be like that. You might just stop on that platform for a second. But yeah, so with 10 super, with 10, I wouldn't focus with the 1. Either I'm farming 2 or I'm farming none. That's what I do. Some people disagree and they'll only farm 1. But in your scenario, you're probably going to be farming. I would just farm both for now because that's most standard strat. So, oh yeah, and you can see here, Ryan, when I run off or jump off, I have to morph unmorph to get around this platform. Like I can't just fall like this. It's not gonna work. I can't spin jump around it either. It doesn't work. So because the unmorph like cuts your momentum a little bit and allows you to kind of like drift over. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. So that's what I do. I usually do a buffer jump off here as well, even with this strat.
Oh wait, buffer jump. So you just. Like,
I'm holding left and jump right now. Yeah, the buffer jump.
Yeah.
Ryan Ford's PB is non-existent. He's learning this route first. Yeah, so I'm going to now continue on. So I got both those drops. When you kill this guy and you're here, you want to you gotta be careful not to shoot too early. You shoot too early, your shot almost looks like it's curving down, and you're gonna open this shit, and you don't want to fall down.
Sorry.
Yeah, so even how you're doing it's gonna be totally fine. This next room, again, it's Hellway, so it's always gonna be a little bit complicated. And honestly, coming back is a lot more difficult, strat wise. So I do the most advanced strat, which is I jump, boost, shoot, jump, boost. And I have to do a delayed deboost on the second one. And even the first deboost has to be really clean or else this isn't gonna work. But this is my strat and that's the fastest. And then I do a buffer shot and it lines up really well. Now, I don't know if I really recommend doing any sort of boost stuff yet because this first boost is kind of tough. I actually don't know the best way to get through. I would maybe try doing the first boost and then kind of like jump through. Because it can get really out of control. Like I can fall, I can die here. If I fuck up this boost, I might get eaten by the violet plumes, like that. And if you ever get stuck in this upper violet plume, it is 2 times the length, so that's really annoying, and it's just a lot of HP. So this room is actually quite difficult, but you're not gonna die here, so I wouldn't stress about it too much. Just getting through would be good, and if you need drops, this is a small farming opportunity. So what you just did, I think, would actually, I mean, you get 41 with that strat, so you're fine. Yeah, so this room I actually come in holding angle. So this is another little advanced, and there's two strats here. You can do this where you morph. This is what I used to do. I'd angle, I'd shoot, I'd morph, then weave, then unmorph, which allows me to get down without bonking. The strat I do now is I shoot, moonfall, then I jump there, and then morph. So those are the two strats. You would do this, or you do the moonfall. This is obviously a much more beginner friendly what I just did. The moonfall is kind of weird, but it is, you know, faster because you have to weave around. And then when you're here, yeah, you have to get comfortable with moonfalls. I mean, like I said, you can grind the moonfall if you want. That's fine. However you want to approach it, but those are the two strats. So then you land here. No, it's all good. Yeah, I know. I know I'm going a bit fast, but I think it's the reason is I don't. We can always go over these rooms anytime, and I just don't think it's super important to make sure you do these like flawlessly yet. As long as you know, and you can always reference it now. I'm also trying to get more to the point, so you can go back and watch the YouTube if you want, and it's just like straight to the point what the rooms are. And yeah, if you wait too long with the moonfall here, those guys are gonna like do that and be in your way. So that's kind of the struggies. So and another thing to note, Ryan, is if you take too long, it's literally just faster to run off and morph. Because if it takes you a while to moonfall, it's not worth it. Because if you're not doing it fast, then it's actually better just to do the run off morph strat. So that's kind of you have to set up the moonfall super quick for it to be worth it.
Okay, so I'll probably just be falling for now. But...
Yeah, you should try that. Well, that was good, but okay, one thing I'll show you real quick with the moonfall is what I do. It's kind of unique. I guess not a ton of people do it, but what I do here is I actually tap right once in the air. You can look at my inputs. I hold moonfall to the left and I tap right to cut my momentum, and look, I'm just falling in place. So I do this, tap right when on the black line in the background. This like, yeah. So when you get the moonfall, but do you see how quickly I'm setting it up? That's not easy. It's actually pretty advanced. So like that will be hard. That's like a fundamentals thing, but yeah. So if you tap it, if you start weaving, by the way, you won't be able to get that momentum thing I'm talking about. Like you'll just only weave forever. You can only do it when you first change direction. So when I first tap right, that's how I stop my horizontal momentum, and I just fall straight. Now, not everyone does that. Some people do this, Ryan, and just weave. They use a visual cue and weave to the left on purpose and then weave right. So there's multiple ways. So you either just hold left and then weave at the end. Yeah, you can hold left and weave at the end, which I think is what Lynx does. But I personally like doing this because it just works well for me, where I do this and then get here. Right, so you did what I was just saying, so that's good. But yeah, you want to weave around at the end because the goal is to land further down, a little bit further down. Then from here, you just have to spin jump. What's nice about the morph is you never have to land on the platform. You just run off morph and then unmorph and you weave around it, but it's just slightly slower. So yeah, once we get here, our destination, you'll see me like wiggle on top of a bomb. I'll show you this in a sec. So yeah, I found out recently that I think it does add to your momentum a little bit. So when we're here and you wiggle, it gives you a little more than if you don't do that. Like if you just do this, So I kind of, yeah, it's a quick drop through the platform. But also, apparently, the more wiggles you get, I think Eddie and Zenny and I were in chat, it seems like you gain a little more speed. So I won't worry about that. But remember we went through the quick drops where, you know, I pressed left and then right after early supers. This is the same idea here. That is what I'm doing here. But yeah. Right, Chabo. Right. So that's what I'm doing there. And then again, there's a lot of this unmorph and then morphing. So I morph, then unmorph, and then down back. And then shoot. Honestly, it's kind of advanced. Just getting down here is fine. Again, I wouldn't stress hella on this because this whole room is hard. Even now, getting this whole room correct in a run is really nice. You actually have to down back later. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I unmorph towards the end there. And then like right at the end is when you gotta unmorph, yeah. And then honestly, this next part is kind of hard too. There's a lot of strats here. A lot of people don't moonfall here, but it's what I do. You have to blind moonfall because you can't see your character. So like,
yep.
So I blind moonfall, and then this line here, Ryan, I'm slightly on the right side of it, and then I angle shot past the third waiver. So I'll show you what it looks like. Do this. Then shoot, then jump to fix the door. But it's like I said, that's my strat. There's actually like a quadrillion variations. Some people do like a moonfall weave and land, I think, to the left, or some people don't moonfall and shoot and jump from here. So a lot of variations. The reason why we jump through the door is to fix it, because we went over the door fixes before. This is a pretty big door fix. So if I'm starting close, I have my own strategy for that. I run and jump. That's an okay door fix. That's okay. You can get a perfect one pretty much, but it's kind of hard. But if I just run through it, the door transition's really bad. So we jump now, and I want to jump enough to clear this shit on the left. And it's okay to land in water because we have gravity. So this is where I jump. I actually run all the way and do a down grab here. Run, yeah. Down grab, shoot, and then I deboost off this. But again, these are now getting into the territory of like pretty advanced strats. So I know you're a gamer and you will get this. Well, there you go. Perfect. That was good, actually. So you're already kind of morbing. But like I said, you don't need to stress on that too much, but that is good. That's all I really want you to do for now. And then we're going to immediately, I'm holding up through this door transition. Because I want to go up and grab Spazer. I have to grab. Now we get to grab Spazer because you weren't going to get Spazer because we were going to do old route, but now we are getting Spazer. So immediately through the door transition, I'm holding up. I go 1, 2, 3, and then, well, I do shorter wall jump. 1, 2, and 3, and on the third one, I instantly morph. 1, 2, 3, I morph. Honestly, the timing on this is kind of tough to not lose time. But like getting a good morph. So hold up, shoot, 1, 2, 3, morph. Then I lay a bomb. Now there's something tricky with the bomb here, Ryan. This is a little weird. There's a couple things that make it so you don't get knocked up. So when I lay this bomb, sometimes if you if I see how I didn't get knocked up there, unmorphing and morphing like at the right time can stop you from getting shot up. Also what I do here is I unmorph and shoot. And this stops it somehow from knocking me up. I don't really know the details on that. But I think the shot also helps. So like, if I do it too early, I still get knocked up though. So I lay bomb, unmorph, and then I shoot. I just shoot twice. You only really need to shoot once for the thing, but I shoot because I think it helps me from getting knocked up. So I shoot twice, then I unmorph. And as I'm unmorphing, I will have supers selected. And I do another soft unmorph there. And remember, yeah, so let me show you real quick. Hold on. This is what this room looks like.
Man, I wish I had some stuff.
I know, right? Seriously, dude. That's what SM needs. So, like I said, all these rooms are pretty intricate. I'm going to show you. So I soft unmorph here, shoot the super, and I immediately hold L. And I do the tiny ledge grab. And then I jump all the way and touch the ceiling through the door because that fixes the door transition again. And I land here before Spazer. So do this, shoot, bam. This is actually not easy though. So all this is not, I'm just showing you what the top strats are. I don't really expect you to get these because they're just not necessary to get right now to finish a run, but they're just the strats. They're the good strats you want to do. So, yeah. And remember, so when you're unmorphing there, remember to soft unmorph when you hit, yeah, perfect. So,
endorphins.
Right. So there's a couple things there. Well, the one thing I want to show you is this is where we hold L for the small. This is hard though. So but you can start trying to go for it because it's hard to shoot and then be ready for this ledge grab. But that is what I do. So I get ready for the ledge grab and I get it. And then I do a full jump through the door. And then I kind of control my jump here. I like let go of jump like a split second after I'm through the door. And that allows me to land on this platform. This is not easy though. Like it's just straight up not easy what I'm showing you. Even though it looks hella simple. That's the nuances in SM though. That's what's exciting because there's so many cool little things like this that are nice. Like, and even this is kind of hard even though it looks super simple. Like this is a hard room, so you don't. I was actually just grinding this room because it is so difficult. Even if you do that, Ryan, what you just did is fine, right? Like you unmorphed early. It's like, okay, it doesn't really matter. But optimally, yeah, you'll do what you just did. That was good. That was
all set up.
Then you have to remember to unswap. Yeah, so when we grab Spazer, let me save it. When I grab Spazer, I'm immediately holding left. And then I press shoot right after. Holding left, then I shoot. And we want to jump onto this platform up here. So if I missed it, what would I do? I would do a down grab because the down grab is the best fix here because I'm already against the wall. You wouldn't go for a ledge grab. This is a lot to remember. I'm rushing through the rooms. It's less about doing the room strats and more about the route. But I'm drilling all this info into Ryan. He can choose to learn this when he wants. But the important things I'm going to make sure Ryan can do and we're going to grind are the rooms that actually like stop the game. Yeah, so I'll do Spazer, I'll jump here, and then through this room I'm actually holding shoot, so I'm buffering a shot, Ryan. And then I'm holding shoot through the door. I jump and then mock ball and then lay a bomb right where you see this square. So you can see where it lines up right here. This is where you want to lay the bomb. So let me do this real quick. I lay this bomb. I'm actually holding another little thing. I'm holding shot right now. And as soon as I unmorph, I'm charging. There's actually a lot of little tech right here I'm going to show you, but we don't have to go over it too much. I lay this. So I'm holding shot and then I press down and then I hold right so I can make it through the here, let me show you. Hold on. When I get to this platform, do you see that little block? When I quick drop there, I hold right. And if I hold right when I quick drop, I'll show you something cool. You can actually just hold right and you'll run right past this. Well, I fucked up. Hold on. You will run past this and land, and you don't need a gap skip here. I actually just held right and it worked. So that's a cool little thing. So I'm ready. Then I held right and I just run over it, and it looks like I'm doing some crazy shit, but all I do is hold right after the quick drop.
That's cool.
And you do need to be on the kind of right side of the quick drop. If you do it too far to the left, you won't be able to run. But yeah, see? Boom. And it looks really slick and it's really good. And then yeah. But like I said, dude, I mean, this is all hard shit. Realistically, I shouldn't even be telling you this stuff yet. like we would almost have another session for hard strats, but I figured you want to know, right? I think you prefer me telling you now. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like that's fine, right? What you just did is great. Like you still get good times with what you just did. Doesn't even matter. So after I shoot this one room, I switch to power bombs. I'm running through. I jump and morph. And the reason I'm jump morphing, because the higher I am here, the quicker the tube will break. So I lay this power bomb. So think of this top left corner as being a button. What I'm shooting right now, think of it being a button. And the power bomb explosion hits the button. Now there's something weird about the tube. It also needs you to hit like an additional input for it to activate, like jump or shoot. So the tube won't, if I don't press a button, the tube won't do anything. Okay? A new input being pressed. So if I jump, now it's breaking. Now, the other interesting part with that is if I'm already holding run and dash and stuff, the tube won't break even though I'm holding buttons. I have to press shoot.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's weird. So what you want to do is kind of time it as it's exploding, and then I hold and I press shoot. So there's some weird shit that can happen here, Ryan. So if I go too early, the tube's not going to break. And if you go at a very specific time, I can try hitting it. During drawer transition, you'll actually soft lock in this door and be stuck. So you have to be a little careful. So the safest thing is just like let it really explode and just press shoot when you know you're safe and over this gap. If you fall here, it's not a big deal. There's nothing, you just jump back up. It's not a big deal. There's nothing's gonna hurt you down here. So yeah, soft lock runs over. You have to reset. That is how it works. So we're running right, and because we're doing PKRD, I did mention that, Oates. I said the top left is like a button, and the power bomb wave explosion is what activates that button. Yeah, did you get that, Ryan? Okay, yeah. So there's a bunch of like little strats here. This is weird. I will say I'm not 100% on what's the best strats here. But if you have a ton of supers, you can do some fast strats to break this shit. I can show you this real quick. Like, see how I just broke those and shot them all? That's a quick way to get to the right, because we're trying to go to Crade. And if I have a lot of supers, I can use them up. Oh, what's up?
It's tunnel visioned on the tube thing.
Oh yeah, let me show you this real quick. I mean, I'm just going over how there's a few ways to enter Crade's layer. You can start with a shot, jump shot, angle down shot, and then jump. I missed it there, but yeah, boom, 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 and then you can land here. But if you don't want to worry about that yet, and your supers are too low, what we'll do is we'll run against this wall and we'll crouch and super. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you just got to get through this room for now. It doesn't matter a ton, but there are some fast strats here that you can do to get through quicker. Like this. Please no three super entry for now. Well, the thing is, it's not a big deal. Like I'm gonna say it and show every strat Sean casts, but yes, it's a reference for later. Ryan, just wait later before running. That's all I would do. And yeah. There you go. And then well, you shot too early, but that's fine. It's a little funky. I mean, every room we've talked about, you're gonna have to practice, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
What's more important is that you break the tube. Yeah, that's like definitely don't need to stress about that room yet. So yeah. Anyways, what strat you maybe should just be doing is, I don't know if you saw it, but I was just showing you. There's a bunch of different entries here. I just did the 3 missile entry, but really you can just run here, crouch shot, and then roll through. Oh wait, actually we don't have high jump, huh? Yeah. Okay, so if we do that, let me show you. There's two things here. So what we do is you can get in position here, run and jump, and then wall jump, or if you fall down, you can do this and wall jump. Either way, you're gonna need a wall jump off that lip because we do not have high jump yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, there you go.
Mistrack's tutorial covered that when I went through it.
Right, that's good. Yeah, so yeah, because our entry here is the same as old route basically. I mean, we don't really have different ammunition to really not too much. We have more supers and shit, but it's like, you know, the same movement loadout. Okay, so when we jump in here, I do a wall jump check facing left. There's a bunch of strats here. I don't really remember them, but I think the best strat is actually to shoot and then K-go through the enemy. Maybe. Like this, and then roll all the way down. But like I said, just get down. It doesn't really matter, but I'm going to shoot, and then you want to K-go, and then I'm going to bomb, and then I don't know if this is real, but I would try to bomb and then do a quick mock ball, but that's high tech, doesn't matter. Let's just roll through. So here we don't have enough speed to make it, so we actually want to wall jump off the right side. I'll wait for you to get here. So Sean Cass, we're actually doing PKRD, so we can't do that yet, so we don't have wave. Yeah, doing the mock ball here is actually stupid. I literally shouldn't have poisoned your mind. Because you know why? You know why it's stupid? Because you have to be so fast to make it worth it. If you go to dick around and mock ball and you're like too slow, it's like a GG. Because you just wasted hella time setting it up. So it's like not really. You have to be cooking to get it worth it. You have to be cooking.
I mean, it's good to know.
Yeah. I know.
I won't go for it,
but yeah, I mean, realistically, you're not going to save time with it yet. I don't think. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, that's it. My first round was
okay, with some of this stuff, you just need some fundies for. It's like yeah, but you can do it. I mean, it depends on how much you grind out these rooms. You can do it. That's why I'm showing you high level strats and the noob strats. You can choose what to do when you start the runs. So yeah, let's. So here you have to. Here I actually would have a selecting missile. And I'm gonna do a wall jump and then hold angle right and do this. So I selecting missile. I'm gonna save it here. I hold right R and dash and I shoot this idiot, then angle down shoot. And when I land here, I do a little jump because I think it fixed the door. It definitely doesn't PRKD. I guess I'm not too sure how my stuff is affecting this, but I think it also helps the door. So I land, shoot, angle down, shoot, jump, and then yeah, that's how I get through this room. So for this next room,
jump through the door first. Do I have to?
You have to wall jump. Yeah, you have to wall jump through.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't have high jump, you have to wall jump through. That's true, but it's slow. So you can get through with a jump, straight jump, but it is way slower, right?
Yeah.
You prefer the straight jump? Well, to me, it would throw off my timings. Yeah, you gotta hold up, because the up extends your hitbox.
Oh, even without holding up, I still make it.
Okay, yeah, you still make it. I think up will get you there faster, though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure jump gets you there faster, but yeah. So basically, I like this because it I like doing the selecting missile, wall jump, hold right, shoot, then we're cooking right here. I guess I don't know if does Spazer 2-shot these? No. So okay, so we're gonna this is why we need to remember our missile count, because this is a thing. We're gonna need 3 for these pirates, and we're gonna need 2 for Kraid. So obviously right now we're fine, but you have to keep missiles in mind. So like if you didn't have the missiles for that strat just now, you have to be careful because you might not have missiles for Kraid. If you don't have missiles for Kraid, there's a farming before the boss room, but yeah. So anyways, Ryan, once we're here, I'm gonna have missiles selected, and I'm gonna missile, and because I'm at 8, I'm going to super, because you always get, not always, because there's bad RNG, but you can assume you will get 4 missiles from super from mini crate every time, and that should be the case. So if you have 7 or less supers, you want to super him, because that way you'll just get to your max 10. So let me show you this room. I'm going to missile, switch to supers, arm pump. When I get hit by the first spike, that's when I shoot the super. Missile, get supers ready. First spike hits me, I shoot. Then I switch to spazer and shoot the door. You don't need a jump. And then I personally would, I guess, down grab this. And then I would get ready for this next room. So what's the best strat here? I guess I would jump here and then deboost. Yeah, Ryan. Okay, Omni. Yeah. I mean, there's going to be some, on this specific route, as in this section, there's going to be some stuff that is optimal that I'm not necessary. I mean, I don't think it's, Ryan's goal is to probably switch to PRKD. So if I'm missing some very small optimizations, I'm not going to worry about it. Mostly the goal now is to just get him through the game as fast as possible. This boost is a little hard, but yeah, you just took time for it. That's fine. Then we shoot the eye door with a super. So
the specific damage boost got taught by Sean.
Oh, nice. I mean, it'd still be quicker to just jump up immediately after you land, and then like, oh, okay, that was good. No, that was good. What you just did was actually good, so that's fine. That was fast how you did it. Yeah, so the wall jump check shit is kind of stupid, honestly, but yeah, I jump in with that. So let me show you the most important thing I think for Kraid. I think the most important part is the setup. Having a consistent setup is important. I hold all the way left, touching the door, go in the morph, missile on. So what do? I do missile up, right, down. Not missile, sorry, bomb. I press shoot.
Yeah.
Bomb up, right, down. And that's how I get into a perfect position every time. And if you don't, if you
like get up and crouch and turn.
Yeah, get up, crouch, turn. But I'm just saying my inputs I do for it. You can do jump or up to get up.
Yeah.
I personally do up, right, down. You know, and it's not like rushing it, just so yeah. Bomb up, right, down. And if you do it too slow, what I just did happens. You can like KO your own bomb and it doesn't bonk you. So I'd keep doing it till I get into position. I guess if it's a really disaster setting it up, you could like, you know, you could just try to find the spot. But what makes it really consistent for me is having this setup. Now in PRKD, I have wave and I'm shooting this stuff to get rid of lag. I don't really know the damage strat here, but you can like take damage to get rid of lag, but I don't really care to do that. But I know that there's tech there to do. In general, staying in morph until you get up is gonna reduce the most amount of lag.
Yeah.
I think all you do is this, Ryan. It puts you right back to the spot. But I don't know if what I don't know is if this spot is slightly different. It is. It's a little more forward. So that's my problem with it. I'm like, you can do this. There's some tech here, but apparently it helps with the lag. And then you go. But I don't really know it. I wouldn't do it because I don't know it. I don't even want you to go for it yet. You can learn the proper reduction lag. I'm saying not to do it though. I wouldn't even fuck with it. You shouldn't even be doing it.
Oh man.
No, it doesn't. It's not gonna help you. It's gonna hurt you. Just do this because this is what's gonna help you. Is getting a consistent setup every time.
Okay,
Ryan, the thing is, this doesn't help because when we have wave, I just jump and shoot down to get rid of it, and then I crouch and shoot here. So I literally would not do it if I was doing PKRD. I would not do the deboost strat. So, I mean, the damage here to try to reduce lag, unless I really knew what it was, and I don't, so I don't recommend it. So I know you said you learned.
Without it though.
I mean, they can be laggy. There's more RNG with it, but if you want to learn it, you can. I don't know it, so I can't teach you it. And doing random shit is not going to help you. I mean, it can help, but like it's going to put you in a different position that I'm not super familiar with, and I don't really know how much that influences like what. Also, look what just happened to me. If you fuck it up, dude, you're gonna be sent off to Narnia, like get behind crate and shit. So I don't really want to fuck with that. And like I said, it actually puts you a pixel closer. So I think the timing could potentially be different. I don't really know. So yeah, anyways, I just wait.
It does like reduce lag pretty severely. Okay.
It can with this laggy ass crate, but if you're doing PRKD and you do what I do with wave, I already get rid of the lag. So that's why I don't have to fuck with this. That's why the quicker you do PRKD, you get rid of lag too, by just using wave and shooting down and then shooting it. But yeah, so anyways, staying in morph. Well, part of the reason why it's laggy too is if you aren't like first of all, this is the laggiest crate I've ever seen in my life. And two, Practice ROM has way more boss lag than vanilla due to info HUD additions. Yeah, that might be true. So anyways, for me, I think you said you know how to do this, but I'll go over it. For me, once we're in position, when the claw's at its apex, I start getting up. Missile. I can watch you do it and then help you, but the idea is we do 2 missiles, which gets him to start opening his mouth. And the first super is what locks his mouth. Okay.
Okay, that's the thing I wanted to ask. All right. Cool. Yeah, how to lock? Yeah, like what makes his mouth lock? Yeah, when I was going through older. Yeah.
So keep in mind the first missile is right. The first missile is what gets him to start his like mouth open phase. And do you see how he like opened his mouth for a split second? So the second, everything's important. The second missile is important. See how he opened it for a split second? Okay, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, no worries. Gardia. Holy shit. I don't think I have 10k hours yet, Shazzy.
Yeah, I think the furnace is gonna explode, so it's okay.
Wait, what happened? Your furnace exploded?
It was just making like a noise.
Okay.
Out, yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Okay, Ryan, so just chill for a second. Let me show you a couple things, okay? So when you do this, the second missile, so I have it kind of paused here. So the first missile activated his mouth open sequence. The second missile makes it so he doesn't shut his mouth. He actually pauses for a second and then goes to open it. Now, if I only hit him with one, look at his mouth here. Let me show you a bunch of times. So when I do 2 missiles, he then goes, okay, then goes into the rest of the phase. Now, if I just hit him with 1 missile, he'll instantly shut his mouth and then he'll go into his phase. So the second missile actually like gets him to start this shit. And then at this medium mouth open is when I want to shoot my super, which then locks him. When he's medium mouth open, the super locks it. So by the way, you can lock it with a missile. I'll show you this. Do you see? If I had more missiles, if I had more missiles here, I could 1-round it with all missiles. So
sounds like 0 mission.
See? And that's a all missile kill on crane. So it's not like the super is what's locking him. It's hitting him with the medium mouth open right after that small mouth open. So yeah, like Oh, I don't have the missiles. But yeah, anyways, you don't need to do that because we just want to get this quick kill, right? So this is an issue. What you're running into is his arm is a piece of shit. So you just gotta like find a timing that works for you and not be there you go. What you did, that's fine. Okay, but that's fine how you did it. Even if you do each jump, that's fine. Like, you have an okay amount of time to do that. Just getting the first lock is fine.
Oh, I hit his chin.
Right. Okay, so after you get the first lock, Ryan, the second jump, just try a bigger jump, and then you can probably get 2 supers off in one. But on the first one, I would just do a small hop. Yeah. Well, you got it, but... So, okay, do you want to know why you failed that one? Why his mouth closed? That means that your second missile was too late.
Oh.
Aiming high is... Yeah, what Oach is saying is correct. Aiming higher is better. Like, the hitbox is better, and then you have more of a chance of avoiding his arm.
That makes sense.
So that was a little slow, and that's why that didn't work. That's good. No, that's fine. So, Ryan, let me show you what I would do. So, like, I do this, and I super to lock him. Then you can get off, too. I would just practice this. Just kill him real quick and be in this screen.
Okay.
Like, practicing just that is nice, because then you can actually, like, get 2 off. You don't need to get 2 off. As long as he's dying, that's what's important.
God damn it. Fat fingered the...
Oh, well... Okay, so that... what just happened was a little unique. He actually shut his mouth and reopened, and you got like an insanely clutch mid-open stun lock because your first 2 missiles were too slow, so he closed and did the whole phase of small, medium, large, and you still like got him during the medium. But that's... You don't want to plan for that. Yeah, you don't want to do that intentionally, but I mean, you still got it, which is fine. So I would do what you're doing, get a lock, and then try on your last jump to hit 2. So like, do here, lock, whoops, sorry. Do here, lock, 1, 2. So you have to kind of do it as you're like rising with the super, because you can't do them both on your descent if you're trying to shoot 2 at once. Like, see here, I go 1, 2. 1 up, 1 down. But like, yeah. Jump a little higher. I think you're jumping a little too low. Even if you jump really high, you can wait to shoot your other super too. You know what I mean? They don't have to be consecutive, and you can't just spam it. Like, I'm not spamming it. I'm just, I'm timing it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah.
Alright, drop it. Hold on.
Yeah, cutie. And remember, it's not always about speed. Like, rhythm's important. Like, that's the same thing I was telling you about Dopplers. Like, some people actually still think that Doppling is like, oh, dude, he's mashing out of his mind. No, it's just like a rhythm. Same thing with the supers. I mean, you can spam supers, and I think you can potentially get them coming out the fastest, so it's not how I'd do this.
Yeah,
so,
you get, like, really lucky. Or, yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you spam missiles, you would never... I mean, if you spam missiles, you might get it, but I don't like it. I would never do that. But yeah, Doppler would probably be easier if it was just mashing, yeah. Dude... I actually had a 1 round today. I was so mad, but I didn't hit all 4 at the start. I got completely deceived. But yeah, Ryan, when you feel good with this, we'll continue. I don't know if you feel good with it, but or if you have any more questions.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay. Yeah. So when he spawns, we'll.
At least it's not working. So.
Right. The drops are like not super important here, but I mean, you don't need to like completely scrounge for them because we're going to be killing mini crate on the way back, and we're going to grab an E-tank. So, oh, whoops, I didn't save.
Oh yeah, so this part is like up above or something.
This part's what?
The door. It's like.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, I so natural to me that like I forgot. When you quick kill Kraid like this screen glitches out. So there's actually a lot more room. So what I do is I just run for a while and then hold jump for a little bit. And then you have to be against the door to open it as well. So you can't I can't open the door from here. So it's like kind of weird. So I'll wait for drops to spawn, run, do a big jump, hold right, and I'll keep shooting too I keep shooting in case the first one doesn't hit it, because I'm like, I just want to get through. So I actually spam shot there. That is a part where I spam shot. Yeah, Mike hella shooting there because I just want to get it done. If you hold right through the door, you should land on the platform, by the way. Like, I fucked this up, but like if I'm coming through the door and I'm holding right and shot, I will land here and get Varia. You can jump to this platform as well. After you get the suit, you start here and you can try to land on this platform, and it is slightly faster. You shoot and then jump. I actually think it's not easy. But yeah, not super important. So now we're running to the left. I guess I don't know the best strat here, but I shoot early, and here you want to land.
Oh, right, the ball.
Yeah, you want to do a ball bounce, but you want to be low on the door, or else the door is going to be really bad. So I'm doing the lowest bounce I can. Even if you don't bounce like I just did, whatever, doesn't matter. We'll just jump here. I don't know if it's better to...
Out of the door, like...
So I actually jump pretty early and kind of high so I can get the ball bounce. I would say that this is kind of harder in this route because you don't have the high jump, but yeah, so we'll go through here. I guess I would just jump on this platform and do a boost if you want to get through the room. It doesn't really matter. You just want to get through this room. I don't know the fastest optimal strat here, but you know, whatever gets you to the end of the room the fastest. I don't think it's super important to grind this yet. Some people do a down grab onto this platform, shoot, and then boost, and then you can land up here. So if you're gonna try it, down grab, shot, and then boost. I think it's, like I said, I think it's a little harder in this route to actually get up there because you have to do like a different type of D-boost. But yeah, so ideally you land up here. If not, it's not a big deal.
God damn it.
So this is where you need to pay attention to your ammunition. So here, Ryan, because I'm at 7 missiles, 7 supers. 7 supers means I for sure super mini crate because I'm gonna get 4 and that'll put me at 10. If I was at 5 supers, I would missile, double missile. So it just depends. As long as you're above 6 missiles, 6 supers, you want a super. So I'll super this. There's some options here, Ryan. If you don't have, oh, you don't even need to do that. If you don't have missiles, or actually you should always charge shot this guy and then missile. That's probably what you should do. So I'll super.
Yeah, I kind of scrounged for drops on crates.
Right. I mean, it's fine. I'm just showing you that charge missiling that first guy is I think the right call here. And then you missile the next 2. I'm gonna shoot the door and then jump all the way through it. So once you get here, I'll show you.
All right, 1 second.
Honestly, this boost is, I mean, this is kind of hard anyways, but it's fine. So here, it doesn't matter what you do. I would just, yeah, that's fine. Yep. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, just run and jump through. Perfect.
Yeah.
So when we run and jump through, I need to remember the fastest strat here, but Cutie, I don't know if you're still watching, but do you wall jump up to the left, or you just jump up and up grab and then? I think I remember. Hold on. So you can do what you just did. I want to kind of see if we can do the fastest strat here. If I stop sucking, so I can at least show you something. Okay, let me show you real quick. So, you jump up, grab with up, do a wall jump, and then that spacer will actually shoot the door. Yeah, so what I do here, Ryan, is I'm actually doing a wall jump shot, and the spacer, kind of spacer through, wall jump shot, down grab. Honestly, it's really hard, but I just want to show you what's possible. It just looks really slick. And then I do a mock ball. It just looks really slick. And it's kind of hard to get the mock ball here and not lose time, honestly. By the way, rolling through is fine. But like I said, it's pretty. This is gonna be. This is actually, I would say, a pretty like hard strat. But yeah, I'm just setting up, and then I can mock ball here.
Alright, my bad.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Close enough.
Yeah. We're just rolling all the way to the left here. There's no strats here, really. You're just rolling all the way left till you hit the wall, and then you bomb. And then we're going into Crade. E-tank is what we call it. Into this left room. Now, these little frogs are fucked up. At this point, I would hope you have a... There's a lot of crazy strats here to actually, like, deal with these guys. So one cool thing is a power bomb kills them. I mean, sorry, a regular bomb kills them. But what also kills them is if they're all on you, you hold up and missile, that'll kill them all too. So I'd maybe just do that for now. Until there is a really fast and cool strat here, but what I would do is I'd run in, I'll jump, shoot that, then missile up, and then grab like that. This is what I would do. Shoot this, missile up, grab, and then grab the E-tank. And then boom, we're cooking. Yeah, just that works. So I save. You can jump through this door. It's kind of tight. What I would do is, if you can do it, you can jump through this door. And then I would wall jump off here. And then you can kind of shoot and then down grab this door. I don't, like I said, I don't have anything super optimal for you here because I just don't know. But, well, what do you mean? Oh, you mean like how you have a chance to not grab it, Chabo? The E-tank? Yeah, yeah, there's some weird shit with that E-tank, Ryan. You might try to go grab it, but it looks like you go right through it. You might have maybe heard Zenny talk about Taco Tank if you watch his stream. But basically, there's like some weird movement oscillation that will make it so you don't actually grab it, even if it looks like you're going through it. So you kind of want to be lined up to grab it. Like just stand underneath and jump up and grab it. That will just make sure you get it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so now we're leaving there. Yep, just like that. So there's a cool thing you can do here, but don't stress on it. But you can actually super this, jump, and then mock ball. It's kind of nice. If it doesn't work, then so be it. But it's kind of hard. And then we're just going down on the... It's a little hard to do because you have to mock ball super late. Right, yeah, for sure, Chabo. Appreciate you reminding me. It's actually difficult, this tech. It's so much harder than it looks.
It's impossible.
Yeah, it's a super late. Yeah, you can shoot the super earlier. Yeah, you maybe had it. I mean, if you shoot it too early, yeah, that'll happen. Close. There. Oh, I think you killed it, but I think you had it.
Yes. Yeah, I think I let go because I let go.
Yeah.
Briefly. But I think I got it that time.
I actually do not know the strat here in I do not know the strat here in Business Center down. in old routes.
Oh shit.
I would definitely super this
That's
door.
super late. I missed when I was trying to shoot it early. Not that early. I missed something like that.
Is this all you do? Just run off, morph, unmorph? Is that what people do here? It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's so basic, but so yeah, run off, morph, unmorph, land here, and then I think you would want to spin jump. So I'm running off, morph, unmorph to get around this. You gotta unmorph kind of late, and then I would do something like that. Oh wait, you morphed around. That's even better. What you did.
Oh, that's not what you were telling me to do.
Well, no, but I think that's actually correct. Hold on. So okay. Can you make... I think you must be able to get all the way around. Oh, I could down back around. Well, now I'm making it too difficult, but... I don't know how you avoid hitting that platform. By the way, that's... I mean, that's relatively... Oh, there you go. Okay, that was good. Is what you want to do.
Okay,
Oh, you're doing the down back. Oh, okay, well, if you're doing the down back, then that's fine. I mean, this is totally fine. Either way, you're getting through. So that's what we want to do. And then we head to... So down back, yeah, okay. Alright, now we're heading to high jump. In old route, do they just bomb this Sova on the way out? Is that the strat?
You shoot it with Spazer.
You really shoot this door? Is that faster?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if that's optimal or not. That's just
well, let me show you. Let me show you a couple things. I'll just go through all this. So we're gonna grab this. See, that's what I would do. That's hella fast. And then
that's like getting the missiles in this tutorial. That's like. Oh, okay. Never mind that.
Right. So then I go up. We got high jump now, and then when I'm coming out, I would just power bomb here and boost up. But yeah, I mean, I guess to be safer for now, I'd probably just fall, kill this, and shoot the door. Even if you do the strat I'm gonna show you, I guess you don't want to use... No, using power bombs is totally fine though. We're gonna have plenty of power bombs because we're heading the Ridley next. So actually, I would not shoot the door. I can show you what I would do. You only wouldn't want to shoot the doors if your power bombs are fucked up, Ryan. You'll shoot this, you'll do this, and then shoot this. Okay? But if your power bombs aren't fucked up, then we will just go in. We'll get high jump. By the way, there's a cool little thing here. So this is another, yep, nice. See, Ryan's learning, you guys. You see that shit? He's down grabbing. That was a good spot to down grab. That's good shit. Yeah, so jump up, shoot, and then I press down to make sure I clear it. We save. Yeah, I shoot, then press down.
You press down after.
Yeah, I shoot, then press down. Nice, yeah, just like that. And then I kind of wiggle to make sure. But yeah, so once I have high jump, there's kind of some cool tech. It doesn't matter if you get this or not, but you can flawlessly like go through the door and not clip. So what I do is I jump. Whoops, let me get this selected. Hold on. So I down grab the platform. Then I run, holding dash, angle shot down, and then hold down. It's a little like advanced, but yeah. Even if you don't clear the platform, it doesn't actually matter. It's fine.
Oh, I must flawlessly clear.
Oh, well, this part, everything. Yeah, you do want to yeah, I mean, it's just not feasible for you to get all the advanced tech in this session.
Yeah.
It's just not like realistic. But I mean, I mean, I'd be down, but that's gonna be. The thing is, I'd be like down to go about it that way, but we'll be here for weeks. I mean, not weeks, but it'd be an intense sesh, which is fine, right? I mean, but I think you could get every room pretty damn good one time, but you're not gonna be doing it like that. I mean, it's gonna be hard to do in runs, of course. So anyway, so once we're in this next room. So there's some weird shit here. I utilize buffer jump here, and just make sure you're holding right through that door. So when I'm morphed, I'm holding jump right now, and then I press up, and then left. Let me show you. So up, left, and that buffer jumps. So boom, up, left, and then after I do that, I wall jump towards my peak and immediately press down and power bomb. I will say that this is a little bit tricky, but yeah, this is a little bit hard. So actually through the door transition, Ryan, I'm already holding down. I mean, I'm already holding jump.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. But you don't have to do it then, but it's easier for me to do. Oh, and you have to have, so I should have told you this. You should have power bomb selected, or else it's gonna be a lot harder. So make sure that your power bombs are selected, or else this makes this room like 10 times harder. So I'll do it the same. I won't even do it the clean crispy. I'll do it just like you. So right now, I'll just show you. I'm holding right and jump. Then I hold down, and then I make sure I get a nice soft morph. Down, up, left, wall jump, instant morph power bomb. Yeah, so if you're having to do that, Ryan, I would actually just reload. I would go back through this room with power bomb selected. You should really, and just always keep a mental note after high jump. Immediately switch to power bombs, or already have power bombs selected. You can have power bombs selected almost this whole time. Whenever is the best time for you to turn it on, just put on power bombs, because you don't need the bomb. Do a regular bomb anywhere. Yeah, so I actually make sure I have it on entering. When I'm after I super is the best time, because right here, Ryan, I super and then switch to power bomb. That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's the best time to do it.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind.
And yeah,
now that we've been through this situation, I'll for sure remember.
Right. And for me, it's really good because it just makes this next part a lot harder if you don't have power bomb selected. So this is almost like sort of similar to some Alcatraz stuff. The hardest part, honestly, what you did will work. The hardest parts is getting this wall jump. You don't have to do the buffer wall jump. For me, it works the best, but yeah. I got the bounce. See, if I get the bounce, the hard bounce, I'm actually fucked. So you have to get the soft bounce here because you're on the timetable. And then I just roll all the way to here and get ready. Because our equipment's pretty similar to now, like what I do. So I'll show you a couple things. I don't think God, I don't know why I'm going to show you this, but if I had, wait, I'm dumb actually. I didn't have to do the old route strat, right? Couldn't I have just done why did I, hold on. I'm so stupid. See, I got kind of mixed up. But couldn't I have just done my strat in here?
Oh, the power bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like not sure where.
Let me show you what I really do actually. I don't know why I didn't show you my strat. So this is my strat here. I was like, wait, I have the same equipment. Huh? See, I blink out like that. This super here is fucked up, so I wouldn't worry about it, but I do it to set up for another strat coming back from Bubble Mountain. So what you could do is this, if you want, is I just do I buffer jump here, shoot, down back. Hold on, sorry. shoot, down back. Oh shit, hold on. Oh, I fucked up.
Declan, no.
I know. Oh, okay.
Sad to hear that your middle name was didn't start with a D, because
I know. I blew it. There we go.
triple D.
This is what I do.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, with the super, it's kind of hard, Sean. So here. So the reason why this is hard, anyways, though. So Ryan, I don't know if you noticed something. So for this strat, I'd buffer, jump, angle, shoot down, run off, and down back. But when I get here, I'm actually pausing my down back. So I'm doing this, and I'm actually pausing it by letting go of right, and then I redo it. I continue the down back.
Oh shit.
So I pause it, then I continue, and then I just weave around. So here we go. So, and what makes it really hard, Ryan, is my strat. So the other thing is, to do the super, I tap R for a split second, because this will even out my shot. Because if I'm doing a down back, I'm like stuck aiming down. So check this out. So I buffer jump, shoot. Okay, buffer jump, shoot, tap R, shoot, boom. And the reason I do that is so I can do a really fast exit on high jump boots. But don't fuck with this. You can fuck with the down back, pause, down back though. But your strat, which you were doing, is perfectly good and actually is like fine. It barely loses time on this. So actually, I don't even know if it loses time. Yours might honestly be faster. The reason this is good, Ryan, is because I get a drop. I actually get the drop, and that's what's kind of nice. And for you, that's super unimportant right now. Sean, if you're curious, I'll show you why I do all that. Because coming back, the reason I open that door, Sean, is for this reason.
There's no chance in hell that I can do it.
Not yet, but if you want it in the future, you can. Yeah, so the reason we do that is I'm going to run and jump here, and I'll show you why. If I just can stop sucking. Here we go. And I'll also show you the strat I want you to do, Ryan. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Let me try that again. I thought I opened that. I thought I opened that. That was the whole point of my save state. So let me do this again. Okay. So here we go. Boom. And then I get a door fix, and then I mock ball here. It's actually one of my favorite strats now to do, because it's like the whole thing sets it up. But anyways, we're kind of
Sorry,
no, I'm hella derailing, but and you can actually get crazy times here, Sean. I've gotten like 2.4x's. If I'm like really morbing, I can show you. See, there we go, 2.49. And that's like if I'm really cooking. But anyways, Ryan, the other strat, which is also really good, let me show you, is I jump in, I just jump in with regular shot. And I'm holding jump, and I do shot to kill both of these. Then I land. Yep, just like that. But you have to let go of jump. I hold jump and then let go when I'm like approaching the first platform. Because the idea is you want to land on this platform while killing them both. Jump, shoot, land on this platform. Then I land here and shoot, and then I chase my shot, which kills this guy. Then I switch to super and shoot this door, because this door will not be open.
Goddamn.
Yeah, so you just gotta make sure you can cut jump a lot quicker. Yeah, see, that's good. Then I aim up and shoot.
Wait, so I aim up here. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So for this jump, Ryan, when I shoot here, I'm not holding. If I do this correct, I just immediately jump. I'm not holding dash. So I can just hold right. So shoot, then I hold right. If I see how I messed that up? I didn't get a spin jump. That's fine. Just down grab. So like that, there's a lot of fixes. If I accidentally don't spin jump, I just, down grab. So that's like why if you're starting to fix shit with down grab fixes, you're already like, you're clearing like all the 50 runners and stuff in high 45s, because a huge reason why people aren't getting like, you'll see someone with pretty nice fundamentals and they'll like cook for a couple rooms. You're like, wow, this guy's really good. Like, what's going on? But then like you'll see them mess up and it's like a complete disaster. They're just like not able to quickly fix and restabilize, and that's kind of a problem. And I think learning the quick backups and the fundamentals to fix things is like really good in this game, because rooms just can't go perfect the whole time. So yeah, Ryan, when you get up here, hopefully you get all 3 farm, and then I just jump, spin jump, and you want to jump kind of high because it fixes the door. You actually want to jump all the way to the door if you can. So let's do this. I'll do this. I'll pretend I need to super it, so I'll do this, super, and then I'll jump like that, and this fixes the door a little. And then we save, and then we do have to do some tech in this next room. Okay, see that looked good to me. So one thing, if you can, you want to try to get into the habit. If you were like, after you shoot that 3rd shot, if you have a configuration where you can do selecting supers, that would be good. Or just try to get supers. It's kind of hard though. Like, I don't know your layout. Some people's layouts, it's easier to do.
Yeah, we got the same as us.
Right. But getting this room perfect, like, it just doesn't matter, because this isn't, it's just a time thing. You're not gonna die here. This next room though, you do need to kind of do stuff. You do have to mock ball. So, and the reason is we don't have speed yet, so we're gonna hit the 2nd gate. I do something that's weird, and I don't know why, and it is actually probably worse. But I like to jump and hit this gate and do a mock ball for no reason. But okay, I have to show you. Okay, do you guys want to see a derailment real quick? Because there's something really funny here. I know Sean Cass wants to see some weird shit. This is really stupid that I'm even going to show you. It's not faster, but you can CWJ off this. Right?
Oh, good God, really?
Yeah, let me show you.
Oh. That's so random. That makes sense, though. I don't want to try to plug with.
Oh, I did it! Okay, but the cool part about it is you can CWJ into a mock ball. Hold on.
Oh, my word.
Oh, come on, dude. Give it to me.
Oh, swag god, pretty much.
Right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm so tempted to try it.
Oh my god. Well, I got it a few times, but I'm struggies now. You know how I found this? Because it wasn't me. It was Eddie who did it on accident once.
It's even more funny.
He did not do it on purpose.
Not the mock ball, right? Just like the CWJ.
No, he's got the CWJ.
Because if he like happened to like get both.
Right. I mean, if he did it, actually, I don't know if he got the the mock ball. I can't remember. There's a video of me doing like 100 of these, but yeah. I don't want to derail too hard. It's just really funny that you can even do this.
I'm getting this shit once.
No, dude, I'm rotting your brain right now. Actually, by oh, you got it. Okay, there you go, dude. Oh, okay.
All right, it's over. Fuck. Oh.
So close. Not really though.
That was good though. You got it. I can't remember if I have to do it fast or slow. That's why I can't remember. I think it's fast.
Like the second jump, I felt like I had to press it kind of.
Okay. Anyways, okay, we should continue. I mean, I wanted to show the fam the doing it into mock ball, but I'm struggies with it. I was. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Okay. I had to do it once. Okay. We'll move on. But anyways, anywhere you get a mock ball is how you want to do it. Okay, I'm starting to more, but I do want to do this in a race one time, which is why I was grinding it, because I think it'd be so fucking funny to do this in a race, and people would just get so mad. You know, it actually loses time, I'm pretty sure, Cass. Okay, so anyways, Ryan, we just got a mock ball passed and get through, and then I'll show you what to do in the sex room. It's so small, though, it's like most people would not be paying attention. So yeah, when I land here, so I do a jump through the door, but not too high, and I'll show you what I do. So this is weird, Ryan. This is another weird shit. There's a bunch of different ways to actually do this next room.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so when you jump through, I'm holding down, yes, just like that. You get here. Now there's a couple weird things, okay? Now some people go all the way to the right, and then they, I'll show you. They go all the way to the right, do that, boom. That's the most simple strats. Well, okay, the most simple strat is not even deboosting at all. But yeah, you do that, and then you can shoot them, but just getting through this room is fine. But yeah, you wall jump, shoot, and then you can boost. But I can show you something that's really weird if you want. So what I do is I hold dash and jump through the door transition, and I unmorph right here, but before hitting to the right, and I actually don't do any wall jumps. And I still make it, and I boost that. And to get that, you need to like graze this whatever Nami Hay or whatever the fuck they're called. This like somehow extends your hitbox higher to get through. So yeah, the hard part with this is if you're too far to the right here, Ryan, it just won't work.
Yeah.
So you can do it without the deboost if you want and just morph. Yeah, it feels really good, and it's really cool to do.
I'm doing it slow, but I see like the spacing more now.
And then I boost off the top one. So it's actually pretty cool. So yeah, either way, I mean, I would say do whatever you want. I mean, either strat's gonna be fine. You'll see sometimes you just won't make it, and it's probably because you weren't holding left long enough, and it didn't like get you high enough. The boost is kind of hard to do with this, Sean Cast. It's actually not. This is not easy. You have to go really fast to get the boost. So I super don't recommend it for a beginner strat. I would just do the wall jump shoot. I'm showing Ryan everything so he can choose, because Ryan wants to know all the top tech. I already know him. Might not say it, but I know he wants to see it and wants to know it. So I'm gonna show Ryan. He can choose. The more important thing right now, though, is we just get through the game. I'm already knowing that there's gonna be a part 3 probably, but that's fine.
There's like explanations and stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice with even with the advanced stuff.
For sure. So what I do here, so I try to do, remember that turnaround grab on the missiles? I also go for turnaround grab here. And when I turn around, I actually don't hold dash for a second. I have to wait, or otherwise you'll bonk the door. So actually something pretty cool here. So when I shoot Ryan, I am now holding dash and angle down. And through the door, I'm holding dash, angle down, and shoot. So I buffer a shot through this door. And then I hold down, and it makes me land on this. So I'm holding left, angle down, dash, and shoot. And I'm holding all of those because it buffers the shot. And then I let go of shot after. And as soon as I shoot, I hold down. As soon as I run off, I hold down. And you should be able to land on this second Sova.
Yeah.
If you do it right. Don't... Okay. You know why you're messing it up? Because you're charging through the door. You hold the shot after you're in the door transition. No, you held it... If you hold it before, you're going to charge. So it'll take longer to shoot. You have a lot of time to hold it. Yeah, so I'll make sure to not press shoot until you're during the door transition. So not before. There, now I hold shoot. Wait, is that right? No, I'm lying to you, actually. Hold on, sorry. So much muscle memory sometimes gets so...
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I guess actually, there's a couple ways. Sorry, it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, okay. So there's two ways. If I hold shoot before, I'm not holding shoot now. So if I hold shoot before the door, like if I'm holding charge, I'm not holding shoot now. Then I hold down and let it go. That might be an easier way actually than what I'm doing. So you can hold shoot, run through the door, and then not touch shoot at all, and then hold down, you'll land on the Sova. That will buffer your shot. What I was doing was actually not a buffer shot. This is a buffer shot. Yeah, but remember to hold down after you run off the platform. You only need to angle just to get the shot off on the Sovas. So what I do is a little different. I shoot after the door. But right now you should not be holding shoot. And as soon as you run off that platform, still hold dash and everything, just hold down. There you go. The goal here is to land on the second Sova.
Whoops.
I'm still holding. Remember to hold dash the whole time. I never let go of dash here. All you have to do is hold down after you shoot, basically, after you run off the platform. And you'll land on there. And hold it the whole way. Don't let go of it. There you go. Yeah, you just gotta hold it the whole time. And the reason that's cool, so I'm just gonna pause it, save state real quick here. The reason this is cool is then you can actually get a mock ball into this crevice. Which, this is super unimportant, but it's just, it's just cool. You can get a mock ball here now. It is important to you, and that's exactly why I'm showing you all the juicy stuff. So you can get a mock ball here.
Oh god.
It's not easy. And then what I do here, there's some weird shit here too, Ryan. So when I weave, to get a really fast unmorph and not like lag, I kind of unmorph as I smack, right after I smack the block with jump. Well, I did it bad there, but you can get a pretty quick unmorph that isn't like hella laggy. And it kind of pushes you down. Yeah, it's a little funky. That one just takes some finagling with. I don't know the specifics, but yeah, ideally you just want to go unmorph there, and then we get cooking and set up for ice escape.
One of the only 5 people I've heard say finagling. Alright, well, see if I can.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, yeah. There you go.
I saved that spot, though.
No, I mean, this is fine. As long as you have the okay, the most important thing here, Ryan, is landing in the same spot every time so you have consistent speed. Because, like, if you're inconsistent here, it's going to make your ice escape harder. So it makes, yeah, that's how you did is how I do it, yeah. And then we run, just hold run, and after that spot, hold run and dash to the right. So this is going to be different. This is the ice escape. Which you only really need to do, I guess, if you were doing early ice in KPDR. So I don't know if you know this, Ryan.
Yeah,
but I can, yeah. So honestly, I'm going to show you a couple safe strats here.
Alright, sick. Oh yeah, I can actually like be in the lava, I guess.
You can be in the lava here. Yeah, so I had something set up before. Hold on. I forget how I did it, but how did I get both of those frozen ones? Well, okay, either way, like, you can just take your time here, Ryan, to get these to where you can run on them. And that will make it so you can actually get it.
Alright. I can't remember how I was doing it.
Well, I can show you, but it's just, like, not easy, man. I actually was grinding this the hard way. I was doing a really, really noob way, Ryan, before, like this. And then I think I would wait. I can't remember what I was doing back in the day. You can do off one being frozen. You just have to have a good position. So like Smelly Polar, like this, you can just do one and it will work. Okay, Ryan, I'll show you. Want me to show you what I do real quick? I'll show you both. Okay. Well, there's no real. I don't really know the noob. The noob strat is just doing this and making sure it's lined up, and then getting here and then doing a low jump mock ball. Now what I do is I do a spin jump, land on this platform, then shoot, then I jump, angle down, shoot, shoot. So let me show you again. So and I run pretty far off of this first one and jump, shoot, shot. Now the reason this door didn't open is because I shot too early. So if I shoot early, it's not going to open. If I shoot late, it will open. So ideally you want to shoot after you land. But this is pretty tight and it's really easy to mess this up. The other thing is too, Ryan, like I shoot this angle and I shoot this second shot a lot earlier than you would think. But dude, this strat's pretty tough. You would have to grind it to get it. I'm just showing you it. And for reference sake, I'll just show it again. So I run in, jump, then shoot late, jump, angle shot, down. And the second shot's always a lot the second shot's a lot earlier than you'd think. But yeah, let's just continue on. There is something kind of cool in this room, but stupid as well. See, I messed up, so I'll just go. I'll fix it. The most important thing though, right? I mean, you know how to mock ball it. That's all. We just, that saves a lot of time. So if you do this optimally, you can like, I unmorph here, shoot and pause for a second, hold shot, then I lick go. I buffer shot. Hold on. So I do this and I am not holding shoot anymore. And I retained my speed and I didn't fall. It's some weird movement thing. I will say it's really finicky. Every top player I see fucks this up. It's super finicky, but I can tell you that I kind of unmorph and keep holding right around here. Shoot, pause for like the slightest second, then hold right. And sometimes I just get the good movement, and it works. Yo, what's up, JC? But it is nice to get. But the other thing is, even if you get it, Ryan, it's kind of hard to react to in the next room. Because, like, you don't have a lot of frames to actually jump afterwards. But yeah, once you're back here, we can start.
It's fine. Damn, that's wild.
It's really, it's wild. Wait, what's up?
That's a safe state.
Oh, no, it's all good. Two cats' words. The most amount of good pixels are around that ground tile change. Yeah, a bunch of good and bad ones, yep. It's pretty jank. Right. Yeah, brother. This is this is your I'm gonna this strat ain't it yet.
Alright, well,
Not yet, soon. I mean, you can do it. I'm not saying you can't do it, but there's a lot of moving parts here. I will say your first jump on that first platform, it needs to be early. You need to land as early as possible on that very first platform, or else it's just like never gonna work. So for this room too, by the way, for this room here, we want to jump. Oh, you got it. I don't know if you saw it, but you had the good speed just now.
yeah, I fell off.
It's hard to react to though. Even if you get the good like pixel, like running and jumping is difficult because you don't have a ton of. Yeah, see. Well, that you're always gonna fall off, Ryan. So there you can't fix that once you're through it, and it's fine. But for this room, Ryan, you want to jump through. Do a spin jump through like this, like halfway through the door, for the door transition. And once you do that, hold down, because we're gonna shoot. Now here, I would just recommend shooting these guys with ice, just killing them with ice. There's a couple strats here. Honestly, if you spam ice, that's kind of the best. And then go to supers. That's if you don't need power bombs. This is like the best strat to just...
My power bombs!
Yeah, if you need power bombs, just grab them. Just go back, just get the farm. It's not a big deal. You'll just do this. Grab the power bombs, that's okay. So yeah.
Like, even if I have 0 power bombs, I ain't picking them.
Yeah, you just be hard stuck in LN. Can't move. So yeah, once I...
Speedrun, I don't think so.
Holy shit. So once you're here, you can jump and do a shot, then down grab, or you can do a spin jump. I do a spin jump. I don't know why I spin jump here, but most people do a jump and do that down grab like that. I do a spin jump and then down grab.
I seen people get mad. They shoot like this little lip.
Yes, so there's a couple annoying things here. You can definitely shoot the lip. The other thing that will make me mad is I will do this. Ready? I will do this. I will...
Oh god.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to shoot down grab, but I just shoot first. Before, you know, I press down and then do it. And that's really bad because you just lose a super, but yeah, it's super annoying. But I do that, so I actually did it today in runs, so it happens.
Yeah, sure.
So once you're here, we can save. I can refuse to spend too much time on this next room because it's like actually such a fucky room. But but I will at least show you super quick. I run in. Oh, he gone. Okay.
Cold. Alright.
Yeah, so I run in. I do a kind of short hop to mock ball off this platform. I'll show that a couple times. I'll save on the other side. Run, mock ball. Okay. Run, mock ball, soft on morph. Jump, shoot through. I did not. I run through the room. Run through the room.
Wow, not fixing the door. Oh, good god. That's
Yeah,
kind of
it is hard because you don't have a lot of frames to jump there. So this is just kind of hard. This room's really hard to actually do well, but I'll just show you. I run, I try to jump, kill this guy, grab his drop, and then I KO through. Now, other people do different shit. This is just what I do. I'll show you what I do. I run through, shoot, get his drop, and then I KO through this. I didn't KO just now because I fucked up, but that's how I do it. I would just worry about this mock ball. Even if you do this, I mean, you can kill him and jump, or sometimes you can just go ahead anyways and ignore his ass like this. Let me show you. So if I do this, I just sometimes jump through. You can just ignore him sometimes. Either way, this room is kind of tough, And I wouldn't stress about it too much because it's just a room you're gonna have to come back to and grind with proper fundamentals, because it's not, there's no nice way about going this room. It's just a piece of shit. Like what's happening right now is like gonna happen a lot. Yeah, I mean, what you're doing, what you just did is better than like some top runners PBs because you didn't fumble and fall and shit.
Fair.
Okay, I've saved in the next room. I'll show you what to do. This next room is easy.
Giving up that drop by being a bitch.
Oh, I mean, I'll tell him. No, the drops, dude, the drops. The thing is, being super optimal with the drops now is like just so unimportant. It's like crazy.
One of these days, man, I'm gonna be. He's standing right here and being like. That's good.
You're gonna be 0 supers. So, by the way, if your supers are struggies, you just need to make sure you farmed all the guys in Business Center, the room before Ice Escape. And remember, after Ice, there's 3 Sovas, Ryan. You can farm all those Sovas. But because you're doing PKRD first, you should not have super problems because you're grabbing the supers from Minicrate. But I mean, I'll be watching your streams when you do this, and I'll try to be helping out and stuff. So yeah, Ryan, basically here, Upper Rising Tide. This is well, I can wait. I'll wait. It's fine.
All right, fuck this room. Let me just get out of here.
We're almost at the rooms that I really want to go over. Almost, right. Which is like worst room in the game, in Pillar Spark, because those are gonna be the big crazy ones. Yeah, so basically,
yeah, first part I really want to know.
When you go in here, most people, even Charles still does this. You just roll. So I go in here, I just roll through the whole thing, and at this guy I jump up, down grab, and jump here, and it's actually pretty fast to do it like this. Now I'll show you. Yeah. This is how I do it. I do Upper Rising Tide. I do a mock ball here. And fuck up like that. Let me show you. So I do this, do a high D boost, land here, bam.
Hold on, this is looking kind of swag. Give me a moment.
Okay, it is swag, but like, it's you have to mock ball off that.
I remember what you did at the start.
I forgot about all that. No, dude, so yeah, so you have to mock ball here. There's a lot of weird things that can happen though. Like if you get hit by those guys at the start, it can really throw you off.
How did you get to this so quick?
This is pretty hard though. I mean, Charles doesn't do this because it's hard, right? Because it's that hard. Like it's just too inconsistent.
Charles, tell him that's not that hard to make me feel that.
No, it's hard.
I know he's lurking. Like,
no, I actually think he's streaming. Yeah, Charles bought my time recently without doing this.
Enough.
Yeah, so anyways, I just do a small... The real strategy is to do a small hop and roll under. I mean, if you want to grind Upper Rising, that's fine. You can reference this video for when I did it earlier. But for now, like, you know, let's just get...
Okay. Don't get around.
So actually, that's good, but you don't need a mock... By the way, mockballing there is like almost... It's really not real. So you just roll. Yeah. It's actually, you don't really go for a mock ball. You can get a mock ball, but it's really tough. And then yep, there you unmorph. And then we're set up here. God, there's like a billion things. I'm gonna show you the strat I think you should do first. Okay. Now it's a little annoying because of the cactus, but I'm gonna go in with a missile. Okay.
Oh, is this the climb like double gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go in with a missile.
Get on me.
I go in with a missile. I jump up, ledge grab here. Jump up again and shoot and wait. And then when I'm here, make sure not to run too early or else you won't have good speed. When I'm here, that's when I will then get ready to run to the right and jump. And then I'll wall jump. Now, this cactus is really annoying, okay? If he starts huffing and puffing, you can delay here a bit and wait. And the other thing is, if you hold right here, oh, whoops, see, that's the momentum thing. If you run too early before landing, you won't get good speed. So if I do this, see, he's huffing and puffing, I waited. Now, the other annoying thing, if you hold right too long, like too quick and don't missile, you'll get hit like that and fall. And it's super annoying. There are a couple ways you can deal with it. If you just tap right once, remember I was telling you to cut the momentum? It's actually a really good way of dealing with this. So,
oh, that's cool.
So you just tap, so I do this and tap right once, then you won't ever get hit. You can still shoot your missile too, but you just need to remember to go right after. So that way you won't actually bonk into him. Yep, just like that. I mean, you still want to shoot your missile and kill him, but that is a way to ensure you won't get hit, and it's pretty nice. See, that like exactly what just happened, but you can still hold right, Ryan. You just have to shoot him properly. You can still always hold right, but you just have to make sure you shoot him. And it is faster to do that, but let me show you the real proper ult strat too. So if you do this, Ryan, you can actually, with this strat, you can still do something swag, which is this. Oh my god, I hate this cactus so much.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No, hold. So that, boom. So
that's clean. Holy shit.
So that's a pretty sick strat. See, dude, Ryan's starting to see the swag in the game now that he's playing it, because you can see how difficult the movement can be in this game. So like, there's some cool Ryan. So it's not gonna work for you because you waited. You'd have to reset the room. Everything. That guy's on a room timer. Yeah, he's a nasty little room timer. So to get like the set, so he's actually just gonna be in your way with your save. So I'd actually just go to presets and just reload Bubble Mountain maybe.
It's fine. I'll practice this like later.
Right. I mean,
it's too hard.
I'm gonna show you two other strats because I'm just cringe and I want to show you super quick. So.
Reset this. But yeah, sorry.
So this is the other strat, the ice climb. Wait, I don't think I need to come in with charging. So yeah, the ice climb, Ryan.
And I see this waiver in
Oh, you could do that. I mean, I think there are strat. I don't.
Wait, no. I didn't. My bad. I think
This strat's pretty cool, Ryan, too, but I don't know. I probably would not recommend it. It's still actually really difficult. Why am I'm like not even close to. There we go.
Oh, come on, missiles. It's over.
All right, I'll show Ryan right side, dude. But no, Ryan knows right side. He watches my stream. I mean, we talk about it. I mean, he knows right side. I obviously don't recommend it at all. It's like the worst thing ever to show a new person. The reason why this is messed up, Ryan, which is actually interesting. The reason why right side is fucked up is because you only have like 1 to 2 frames to get this wall jump. Otherwise, you'll just keep bonking forever. Which is why.
Yep, I saw someone de-rusting yesterday or the day before. It was like I think it was after like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's really tough to get this consistent. I mean, I grind it out and I really like it, but yeah, it's not super important. For the next, I'll show you what to do in the next room. Yeah, I
fucking get that shit. I don't even care.
I mean, you can get it. It's hard 'cause you have to delay your wall jump, but like, it's not like it's super hard to get once, but it's really unreliable in runs. There's definitely some really. I think Charles actually has a really good strat in Bubble Mountain, so I could probably find you the video for that. So Ryan, when you go into this room, what I like to do is have selecting missiles ready. I have selecting missiles ready. I'm holding dash and right. So hold select and then type your item select once. There you go. See? So have I explained what this is actually? Do you see how your missiles are flashing?
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay, okay.
I know what it is. I use it occasionally. Like in the crate E-Tank room.
Right. So what I do here is you wait for your momentum to stop, shoot, and now jump. So we wait for momentum to stop, shoot, then spin, jump, shoot. Shoot, spin, jump, shoot. You can wait for this too, because it's going to be annoying, and then you can like wall jump up. Like this. But the fast strat is to then spin jump immediately, so like right after I missile, I would do a small spin jump shoot. But it is kind of hard, so I think if you just wait for that shit that get out the way, that's fine. I can show you what I do super quick. I'm just gonna go over it. I do this, I shoot the ice right after I go. Oof, but this has a lot of problems because you can it's really easy to fuck this one up, what I just did. So I actually was doing spin jump until recently. You still get really good times with the spin jump. So like you still get really good times with the spin jump strat. Either way, you just want to get up there. So what we're gonna do is always farm on the way out, on the way in. So we're gonna go here, jump up, shoot this twice, farm it, and go to the right. And when you jump through this, when you go through this door, this is actually the #1 door of like that you need to fix. You can actually lose over a second if you don't fix this door properly. Look at my frames. So if I don't, well, that was fine, but I don't know how to truly kill this door, but.
Bro, that should.
There we go. See that? Oh my god, dude. 85 frames. That's literally a second and a half. I just lost a second and a half. So now, if I do this and jump through the door, it's actually completely fixed. 42 frames. That's the best door. Yes. Nephizerim, you can skip that farm for sure. If you are really good resources, you usually just want to farm once on the way out. You never completely skip farm, but if you're only planning on ever doing one farm, you only want to do one farm, and that's on the way out. Yeah, so let's get the speed booster. So Ryan, I count at the end here. I'm running through. Once I get to the bottom, you see these tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's when I start shooting my missiles. And if it's super, I shoot right at the start of 5. So you rarely want a super 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. And if I'm missiling, I will show you. You start shooting right after 4, and I always count in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I pause for a second, then I go. So I don't bonk the door. Jump, grab, speed booster, and
I bonked the door.
He bonked the door.
Fuck. Whatever, I can practice that. Oh, I shot the super. I'm loading the save state.
Yeah, always one thing you want to get in the habit, well, at least for our session, is, you know, once you finish a room, just try to always save during a door transition.
Yeah.
Once you're coming back, Ryan, when we're heading back to the farm, you want to shoot here, like in between. You kind of shoot through the floor, and that's what we're looking to do. Honestly, we're going over rooms probably too much, but that's fine. I mean, now I just kind of want to teach you everything. But yeah, so there's only, I count here too. 1, 2, and then on the third one I shoot. Also, you don't want to arm pump after the third one, or else you will bonk the door. If you arm pump too fast, you will bonk the door even if it's open. So here's the other weird thing, Ryan. If you wait too long to shoot, you're gonna hit this thing instead, which is kind of annoying. So you kind of got to shoot a little early, like right before you make it. You'll like kind of glide it through the floor, and that's the goal here. I'm saving here through the door transition. Yep, that was perfect. Now you can jump through, but I'm just not even gonna bother because the door fix strat there is actually kind of tough. I'm not even gonna show it. I'm just gonna do this because this is literally what I do in runs. Yeah, I don't jump through the door. I mean, if you want me to show you, I can. I mean, I guess we're for sure. I mean, I can
do the opposite. Like, he jumps through usually, I think.
Here, hold on.
If I recall correctly. Yeah.
Wait, who jumps through?
I think Charles jumps through, but
I actually didn't think he did.
I gotta check that.
All right, here. I'll show.
I thought like one of you guys did. And
I did like a variation of Eddie strat here, but if I jump through, if you jump through, you have to missile these.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, so like you can do it, and this is Eddie strat. I'll show you if you want to see, where you like pause for a second and do that.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, it's slick, but yeah. I actually stopped doing it because I'll probably go back to doing it, but yeah, I was failing it too much and it was making me upset, but really just the best strat. I mean, we roll in, and once you get the first farm, you can kind of, if you just sit here and do this, Ryan, you're gonna soak up all the farm, and that's what you do for now. And this is what I would do. I'd almost farm to just, I would farm to just full here. I think that's the initial plan. Once you're, better and stuff and have resource management, then you'll, know when to cut. I don't missile. I do the ice shot. You don't need to missile that. But yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I was full on everything. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I drop down. I try to deboost off this top thing and head towards the door.
Oh. Damage boost or something.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of difficult, but yeah, it's yeah. I like I said, I mean, right, and then you could deboost there, but yeah. So we'll go on.
You like shoot the door and like damage boost, and you fucking like flip out the roof or something.
Right, and then there's some cool shit here. I'll show you real quick the deboost. You can deboost off this. It's actually kind of hard. I hold angle, jump, and shoot through the door, and then just focus on the deboost timing, but and you can do that, but not a lot of people do that. The most standard strat is literally just to do this, Ryan. Just jump here, wait, and then go, and that's like the normal strat. So I'd fall, wait, go here, and then super or missile depending on your ammo count.
Wait for this guy?
The normal strat is to just fall, wait, and then go. Yep, and then bam, you're cooking.
I should shoot 5, not the super. Right?
That totally depends on your missile count and super count. So in this situation, I would super, but for you it doesn't. I would just super because I think you should just farm before Ridley.
Oh, okay.
But missile's fine too. You can get. I would just experiment with both because in the future you're gonna have to do one or the other. So you should get the feeling of doing both. Is what I think. You're gonna have to do both at some point. And missiling can be a little awkward there. So there's some pretty crazy things in this next room that can happen. I'll show you. Yeah, there's some lag, so it's kind of weird. So there's some weird things that can happen here. It can be pretty hard to jump outside this door because you don't have a ton of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can run from there and save state through the door transition, and then I'll show you. Either way is fine. So yeah, so when we run through the door, it's pretty hard to get this. A lot of people get their jump eaten. Super common. The way to not do that is you stare at this thing right here, and when you see it starting to flash green like that, that's when you press jump.
Oh, that's cool.
So I see it flash green, and that's when I jump, and I never miss it. If you don't stare at it, you'll see it's actually way harder to time your jump. And see, I just try to do it and I literally just get it eaten. It's pretty tough. Your speed's a lot slower right now, so it's easier, but yeah. If you have a lot of speed, it can be really tough to get. Say, stare at the green, shoot. Now here's another thing. When you're jumping on these platforms, some people really struggle to land on them because they're kind of hard. Remember I told you about K-going? It's really common for people to do this, Ryan. To do this. Fall right through. That's a super common mistake. Yeah, so if you don't panic or whatever, you're fine. And we're definitely grabbing these missiles. Arguably, like, everyone should be grabbing them, but yeah, so like this is a no-brainer, because if you don't grab these, you just have a chance of losing your entire run just straight up because of missiles. So if you
we talked about in Charles's stream how over that bitch, so
yeah, so basically, because we're grabbing missiles, you can missile this door, but you can jump all the way, wall jump, and then let's just do 5 missiles there. Yeah, it's just a disaster. I try to land on this. You want to land on the second one, yeah. So then I like to also shoot my shot before landing on the second one, but you can shoot at any time.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's actually very nice. I'm gonna just do that.
Yeah, that's what I do. So you should practice what you do if you fall. I kind of want to show you, because falling there is pretty rough. It can be pretty bad. Let's see. Yeah, so let me show you. Basically, like, because we have speed booster, Ryan, we can jump a lot higher. So if I fall, I just run and jump on this one and then try to wall jump off these. I just keep jumping here because this is going to be in between these two. So I actually run and jump. And also, when you jump, don't pull left too quick. Otherwise, you're going to get a shitty jump. Hold right just for a little bit, and then you'll have a huge jump. You can just land on it. So yeah, let's do this again. I'm going to go shoot this with missiles. It's good to practice that backup. Yeah, so unintentionally, this guide is being a lot more in-depth than I was going to do, but that's fine. We're going over a lot of strats. So Ryan, if you want me to stop saying all the strats, you just like, listen, I just want to know where to go. That's fine. If you want to keep doing it like this, that's cool too. I don't want to like overload you.
I only got like a 39 this week, so like.
All right, so we need to do all the strats now. Okay, well, we gotta start saving some frames. Yeah, Chavo, yeah. How many times did I say that, Chavo? Like 90 times. So yeah, so here we just want to jump as late as possible and land here and fall through. And as you can see, Ryan, it's crumble blocks. So guess what? We can do the quick fall through them. But doing the quick fall through them is kind of hard, because look, if you do it too early, bam, I'm going to get hit by the spike. Taking damage here is really shit. And it actually makes it a lot harder. That was your good speed. If you jump super late, then you'll have more leniency for the, quick break or whatever. But yeah, that's super unimportant to get. It's like insanely unimportant to get right now. But that's right. There you go. Nice. Okay, but the hard part with that, Ryan, is you want to then get into a soft morph after it. That's why it's kind of difficult. You gotta be really ready to soft morph, and it's pretty damn tough.
Yeah, that's really cool. Damn.
There's a lot of cool shit, dude. That's why this game's just actually the GOAT, bro. All of their speed games. Sorry, 64. I'm gonna put you on the curb, I think. Just kidding. I actually don't know a ton. I know 64 is sick, but Super Metroid just has so much of this little stuff that makes the skill ceiling so high. It's like just amazing. But okay, so when we're here. There's not too much. We just run, shoot, and we try to do a low entry through this door for the door. There's a bunch of different strats, and I try to mock ball. And what's common is people will get the bounce, and you do not want to bounce. I have a strat that I don't even do anymore, but it turns out to maybe be a little bit faster, and it's actually good. Where I used to shoot and go through. Nope. Right here. So when I do this, it kills the door, but I can do that.
Oh.
So this is an image strat that I don't even do anymore. And I just bailed on it because I've gotten it to be extremely fast because you can actually get a decent door if you really try, but it's not worth really going for it, and the extra damage kind of sucks. So I would just do the morph ball, the mock ball, and then we go into the next room. Even if you don't get the mock ball, it's fine. Jumping low through the door is what's important. I mean, anything's fine. It's a basic room. Just oh, and you have to wait for that thing to jump too. So once you fall through the hole, the gap, you're gonna have to like wait for that little pirate. You just have to find visual cues, Ryan, for this. I mean, I can show you. There's some visual cues. You just have to find when you have to learn to shoot the shot there.
Wait, do I jump and shoot, or
you shoot before you jump?
Oh, you angle up.
Yeah, I'm angle up and I shoot like here.
Yeah.
Right? Actually, you can shoot. Actually, you want to shoot even earlier. I angle up and shoot like on this crevice here.
Oh no way! Holy shit.
Oh, right after it. Yeah. Yep. A little bit later, and you would have had it. And you want to jump earlier, else you're just going too fast. So I think I shoot here.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
I shoot a little later, actually. Like almost. I kind of lied after the like maybe in the center here. And then I jump at this like near the start of the next crevice. So I mock ball land here. Wait for this idiot to jump. It's hard too because you have to control your jump height really well, which makes it difficult. And then I land here. I spin, jump, shoot, and run through.
Holy shit! I went like flying across.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
I went like here. I didn't even hit the.
Jesus. There's a lot of crazy things that can happen in that room jumping through if you like kind of mess up, because especially if you get cooking. That was sick. Yeah, that is sick. I've only done that like a few times on accident.
Shit. Oh, what the...
But yeah, when you get to that next room, then just save and I'll show you. There's nothing really too advanced in this next room, but there's a couple, little things. That was pretty cool too. There's a lot of crazy things you can do in there. But yeah, so once we're in here, Ryan, this like lava fucks with your movement, so we arm pump through it because you can't get good run speed, and the arm pump helps. Angle shot down grab at the end. You have to deboost off those first spikes as well. So we'll deboost here. You have to do a very like kind of slower deboost, and what I do is I jump, let go, jump, and then left, right, and then repress jump. It's kind of a more controlled deboost. Something you're gonna have to practice different variations of deboosts, because it can be kind of hard to get some of them, especially this one. And yeah, you just want to wait. You want to jump a little later than that. Otherwise, the deboost is going to be really hard. There you go. That was good. Then just keep arm pumping. Then yeah. So we go into the next room. I run off this ledge and then spin jump and weave all the way down. Then land, shoot down towards the bottom and land with a soft morph. Spin jump, shoot down, soft morph. Then we roll all the way to the left. Arm pump. You're going to get hit by some shit here. That's fine. I would say just kill this shit for now. There's definitely some stuff you can do, but we're just gonna kill this for now. Kill this, then lay a power bomb. The thing is, I don't think we're ready for Lava Spark yet, but you can do something called a chronic boost. If you lay this right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the old route. It's like an old route strat, but it actually works here if you're doing grab jump. And you have to lay the bomb like around here. That might work. Yeah. Oh, nope. I killed it. But I can show you. Anyways, I'm going to kill this shit. I'm going to lay this power bomb. I wouldn't worry about chronic. I don't even want to show you chronic boost or that yet because it's a little too intentional of a setup. And there is lava spark, but you have to do a short charge, stutter 3-tap, which I guess we can go over now if you want to do it for pillars as well. I know you said you know how to short charge, but or you have done short charging, but yeah, once you're in here with all this shit cleared, we can save state. We can kind of go over it.
Okay, wait. So do I go top side here? Or do I run through?
No, you run all the way through and jump at the end. Yep, jump there. Yep. So I'm actually running on a SNES, Nevazirum. I'm running on an actual SNES, but with an FX pack with the practice ROM loaded up.
Yeah.
So I'd kill that top power bomb and then just when you kill that top guy, I would lay the power bomb. That's what I would do. I wouldn't worry about doing this room fast. This is a room we'll just adjust later as time goes on.
Okay.
But you could yeah, I would just blast it.
Lay it up here.
No, on that next one, sorry. I would kill that next one and then lay it like right there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can show you what I do. I'll show you what I do right now when I don't need drops, I guess. Okay, so I would have power bomb selected. I'd run in. I'd fall off here. Down back, lay power bomb, freeze, boom, lay up the short charge. So that's my strat. That's if I don't need power bombs. If I need power bombs, I'd actually grab that. Grab this, lay a power bomb, you know, and potentially grab that. Like sometimes you literally just need to farm these assholes because we need to leave here, Ryan, with 4 to 5, with at least 3 power bombs. So there's times you need to practice it, but yeah, run off, land here, down back. I messed up. Run off, down back, power bomb, freeze. But anyways. So let's get into position here. Honestly, it's weird, Ryan. But yeah. So I run off there and down back, but then I change direction after that lip. It's definitely not easy. Yeah, and then you have to do a down back again on the other direction. Oh, and you shoot once during that first. Well, that was pretty good. What you just did, but during that first down back, you shoot. Yep. Wait to shoot the second shot till you start the down back. You don't need to rush the second shot.
I don't like keep shooting. Oh, I think it's
because it's just hard, man. There you go. You almost sort of you're just rushing the second shot. You make sure you get the down back first. The down back's the important part. Down back and then turn around, down back. But it's just. Yeah, I mean, this is like, it's funny to do this if you want. Okay, it's not bad.
Good enough, I guess.
The thing is, oh man, with the short charging, dude, I'm gonna be honest. This is probably the worst. I think I'm a great teacher, and there's a lot of things I can show you and teach you, but short charging is fucking weird, man. There's a lot of different approaches to it. The best thing I can do is like watch you try it and tell you what you are potentially doing wrong. So first, can I see you attempt at just a normal 3-tap and not a short charge, a stutter? Okay, that was good.
Man, it won't work.
I will say I've gotten a lot better at them, Vaughn, but it's not like I fully understand them. Well, actually, we could maybe. I can tell if you're getting them though, Ryan.
Fair.
So.
Yeah, I did.
Oh God. The weird thing about 3-taps is the. Let me see if I. Yeah, I went blue for like a second, so you can kind of see. But anyways, okay, so yeah, I was about to say that, Jay. I think the best idea is for us to start with Magic Pants. I mean, I can see that you'd know how to do it, the thing is, Ryan knows how to do it a little bit. One thing is, Ryan, there's two big tips. One is when you tap dash, you actually want to hold the dash button for as little as possible. So you barely want to touch dash, and that will make it better. I think you do like an extra tap at the end for like a 4 tap, but that was good. So one thing though, let's turn on Magic Pants just for both of us. Let's see, it's under miscellaneous options. Magic Pants. Oh, what is loud? I'm just gonna put flash. I don't really know what that means. And then let me go back in here and save state with this open. So look at so when I stutter, Ryan, I just do a quick short charge, and after you see that, you'll see I'll flash. So I'm not trying to tap it, I'm just showing you. So it's like I do a short stutter, and right after my stutter, I'm hitting that first tap. And that's actually why people find stutters to be easier, is because the stutter line. So one, your stutter's way too long. So do it a little bit shorter. Yeah, that one can work. So Ryan, you only need to stutter once.
Yeah.
You stutter once and then hold left. So you just press, release, repress, and hold it. Yeah, so Magic Pants can be really useful for this, but let me watch you do it a few times. I try to tell you what you're doing late or early, but just make sure that you're doing. I mean, you can do a pretty long stutter. It just makes it so if you do a long stutter, then essentially on your second tap left, you have to then press your dash at like the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but your stutter's pretty long. I mean, that might work, but Ryan, just for instance, I stopped stuttering like here. If you look at my screen, I'm like, but I do shorter stutters, but you're stuttering like all the way to here. But I mean, yeah. mine starts here. So like, I just go, watch. That's a stutter, even though
I've been like trying to time it for like when she's flashing. I didn't I didn't even know.
I think that could be better. I mean, Steffi, what do you think? Is it better? I mean, I think if you do that, you'll get better. You can store it earlier. I'm just telling you how I do it. But yeah, you can definitely time it and to where your left press is at the same time as your dash. By the way, I want to see if some of these are working. So, because I'm seeing your feet flutter. That's how. Yeah, okay, that's how Steffi does it. Okay, that's how I'm doing it. So if you want,
I don't think any of them are gonna work because I have no clue what I'm doing between the B presses and the stutter at the same time.
I feel like I have to delay my second tap pretty late if I do that, Steffi. But maybe that's the case. Yeah, there's a pretty big delay between the first and second tap if you do a long stutter. Okay, yeah, you're holding dash too long. Every tap should just be like, you want to actually hold dash for as little frames as possible, Ryan, until your final tap when you're actually holding it. So you're holding it for. You should look at my actually look at my stream. Watch my. Do you see my B here? This press. Watch how quickly it's appearing on screen. Like, it should be. Yeah, that actually might be good. Oh, okay, not quite. Yeah, we can turn that on. That looks okay. When you see those feet fluttering, that's like a good sign. I don't think this one's as important, and this one is harder, Ryan, than the pillars. But so we could practice at pillars first. So let me at least show you grab jump, because I think this is like pretty unnecessary to learn for right now. Definitely Eddie started with grab jump, but like if we can start doing, I mean, okay. You are doing better, but you have to learn grab jump regardless. Like even seasoned veterans have to learn grab jump. So basically, when we go in this room, I'm just gonna hold left the whole time, Ryan. I'm gonna hold dash and left and really just fall all the way to here, to this bottom one, the one ledge below this guy. So just hold left and run the whole time. You won't get hit. And then I'll actually save state right here with this idiot like shooting. So what you do here is the first input you do is pause, and then as the screen is fading, you try to get a jump at the last possible moment where it actually goes into the pause screen. As long as you are leaving the ground and not too high of a jump, you will be in good shape. So after he shoots his shit, I'm gonna pause, and I heard the jump in my headphones, so I know I got it. So I'm gonna unpause and hold jump while I unpause. I didn't turn off my suit. But yeah, okay, let me show you again. So I pause. I didn't get jump, so I already know I fucked up. So I'm gonna try again. Pause. Okay, I jumped. So I'm gonna go, turn off gravity. Now I'm holding jump and left. And then bam, I made it. And then I'll press pause, and I'll go into gravity and turn it back on. Oh, so the reason that happens is because you jumped just too early, as in you're too far to the right. So you do have to sort of jump around here and hold left. Be holding left. Oh. Yeah. So if you heard yourself jump, you're good. I couldn't tell if you jumped there, but then be holding jump here. So you're going to be good. You're going to make it. So Ryan, there's a chance you have to wall jump there if you don't make it. Yeah. So if you just keep holding left the whole time, and if you aren't quite making it, you know, you'll rub against that side and just be ready to wall jump.
That's probably too early.
No, I think this is good. You might have to wall jump, but wall jump? Yep, there you go. So as soon as you do that, you want to make sure... Oh, wait, no, you don't need to worry about... I mean, you do want to put grav back on, but I don't think you need to till the elevator if you want to be optimal, because...
Yeah, because...
Wait, do you take damage? Yeah, you still take damage, never mind. Because we have VAR yet.
Yeah, I take damage in the lava, but not like...
You take a lot less. But you don't take damage here. So normally, Ryan, if you're doing PRKD, you actually want to turn this back on immediately.
Yeah, you don't have
Varia. But because you have Varia, we'll do a little bit of an exploit. We'll get in here. By the way, do you understand that? I mean, that's pretty... I think you got it pretty quick. But if you want me to go over more on grab jump. Okay. So what we want to do here is pause and then press down. Yep. And then it just saves you some frames. So now we can turn back on gravity. No, we're not going to do X Factor. Let's just do the beam fight for now.
Now we got to turn off Ice and Spacer,
right? If you want to do X Factor, we could. I know it. Okay, I know both. But I actually prefer the beam fight. I think it's... I am still not convinced that X Factor actually is like better. But Eddie and I have talked about it a lot. I know there's a lot of contention there in the top ranks. Yeah, but okay. I care about average Ridley times, Vaughn. And you are losing time by pausing. I don't know. I mean, I think Behemoth said he'll do X Factors if he comes back. I'm super undecided about it. If I knew for sure it was better, I would do it. But I'm not 100% convinced, basically. Ryan, so here, oh shit. So there's a pretty cool thing here. Ellen. Yeah. So remember what I was telling you about the morph ball? Here's a moment where you want to do the instant morph ball and bounce and you want a morph ball before you hit the ceiling, and you'll actually land like in a really good spot if you do that. You'll land right here. So this room's actually... Oh no, you got it. Nice. It's actually not easy. This room is not easy. And then you actually want to instantly unmorph, jump here, shoot, and then mock ball and land there. And I'm going to save in this next room. And make sure your power bombs is selected before you go into the next room. Yep. And then just roll in and save state. So I actually we power bomb here. I'm gonna save state here. I power bomb here. I stay on the sort of left side of this pillar, and then as it's exploding, I roll in. There's a little trick here. It allows me to weave around these blocks. If I roll as it's exploding, you can weave around. Now, if I just stand here, Ryan, and there's a pretty cool trick. If I'm just standing here and I drop and try to weave, I cannot get it. I'll always bonk. You have to start behind on this pillar and then roll in, and then you can weave all the way around. So that's a pretty cool trick. So this is where like you will need to short charge. I mean, even if you don't, you can power bomb this next room and you're still fine. So it's not like GG if you don't get this spark. You can still get through. So here's the thing. There's a couple of things people do, but most people would break this door, and even top runners still break this door sometimes. That gives you a little more wiggle room for the short charge. And yeah, and you can store it here or store it as you're falling off. I mean, if you really just wanted to get the pillar spark too, you could go in here and like do a 2-tap and then get in. But I know you don't want to do that, so that's fine. So if you're in here, Ryan, you can actually do a normal 3 and you can get it. But I know you want to learn short charging, that's fine. I mean, the stutter short charging, and that's fine. But I will recommend opening the door, because you will get more leeway, and I think that would be better. There's no reason not to open the door and just moon. You can do it so quick that like it's fine. And I would moonwalk in and then like, yeah, that's fine. And then save it here. So, I mean, the best I can recommend is we turn on 2 things. You can turn on Shine Tune. And then, what is this? Okay, it doesn't work. You can turn on Shine Tune under the info HUD. And then we also will turn on Magic Pants with under miscellaneous options. Yeah. Oh, so current mode, do Shine Tune. Now I just have to like watch you attempt it. So yeah. You're gonna try to do the stutter. So your goal is to do the stutter to where your second tap to right is timed with the dash.
Wait, second left to right.
You can kind of use a visual cue, Ryan. I would say I stutter to like this first pillar, and hopefully if you do that, that's also when you can start your dash too. Okay, so God, what does that info mean? I think you're so I still think you have to really just tap dash. You cannot hold it early on, else it is not gonna work. You can only you want to tap dash for like less than 5. You know, you want to do it for very little frames if possible.
It's 3 tap, right?
Yeah, stutter 3 tap. This might be good. Yeah, you could have done it if you stored it. And remember, when you store it, you still have to hold forward. It's more like an angle down. This is good. What you have right now is really good. You just have to store it. Remember this. Remember to store it. I don't know what this is. No. This will work, I think. Oh no, maybe you would have had to store super late. Okay, so your third tap you held it too early. Right, he was later frame. Okay. This should be maybe good. You have to store hella late. Okay, no, it's still not gonna work. So basically, I think most of this, your taps are like okay, but you're just pressing you're holding dash for too long. This I can't understand what it's telling you. This maybe can work. Oh yeah, so if you glow blue, I think that always means you can store it. Look at my screen for a second, Ryan. If you look at my screen, you can store like as you fall. I didn't do that. Let me show you. Hold on. There. See how I stored? I can store as I fall. Let me show you.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's kind of a thing you can do.
Yeah. So I have no idea what the.
Well, I mean, I don't even understand the data that much. I mean, he doesn't. The thing is, if I can help him with it, then like the data is useful, but it's also like. I mean, I don't know what the hell when it says like 244, but I can show you. So Ryan, those. When it says 2.7, both those inputs should work, but those are the frames you're pressing dash for. So like, you don't want numbers like 8. You want numbers like, basically you want them to be as consistent as possible. So if they're all like 3, that would be like ideal. But there, you got that. So you can do, oh, the angle spark. So like.
Oh yeah, so I never, after I got the advice on how to spin the air straight, I still never tried it. I forgot.
Oh, I thought you were doing it.
I forgot to try it. Well, I tried it once.
No, you were
and then
doing it. Yeah, so basically, like, let me show you. So this, okay, let me show you. Well, this is a really shit spot to show you, but I can show you. So basically, I do a spin jump, tap R, and I'm holding right the whole time. Tap R, then I tap jump. Tap R, I let go, then I tap right and jump. Yeah, so that's also an issue if you're like trying to do them super. Oh, this should be good. Yeah, nice. So you really got to make sure you just tap R. Really, you can be pretty slow with it. I'm holding right R, tap R, then I press jump. Make sure you release R though before you hit jump, or else you will angle shot.
Okay, yeah, I was just holding jump that time. I'll try again.
So that third tap you held your tap for too long. This could be good. Oh, but yeah. So if you had really clean short charges, you could store it pretty damn early. So that this maybe is good. I can't tell. So it says L1. That means you're actually late to be pressing the frame. Late to be pressing the dash. I think this will not work. I think your first one you held to. Oh, it's okay. That worked. I wish I saw your inputs there because you held something for too long.
Probably R.
Yeah, you probably held. You just have to tap R. There you go. So you don't have to do it that fast though. That's kind of why you're messing up. You're rushing it. Look at my screen real quick, Ryan. Look how slow I can do this. You see that? I can really wait before I'm holding right the whole time, but look at my inputs. Like I'm just tapping R. I have a moment to breathe. If you wait too long, that's gonna happen. You're gonna spark up. But like, okay, yeah. They're up to 30 frames, so you have a long time. So you don't need to like, so you did this and that's fine. But like, if I do it super fast, I'm going to get angles for sure. It's just like not worth getting an angle yet, you know, to save like a half a frame to get your spark off faster.
Makes sense.
Your short charges are looking better. So like, I think with practice and with the shine tunes, you're good. So 0, 10, I don't really know what that, this is good values to me, all reasonable. See, you're still rushing that, and that's why that happened.
Yeah, I gotta let go of it.
So Ryan, what's funny is you actually completely changed how you're doing this. You're doing like micro stutter at the start, and I don't know how that's gonna affect you later.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if that's it's gonna be much harder to get short charges with that. You don't need to. You can do you're doing a longer stutter when you're doing lava spark attempts. So it's kind of interesting how you've changed that. But if this works, it's fine. I do think it can make some things harder. Because you're like just doing a quick double tap for your stutter instead of before, I would say you were doing a much longer stutter, which is actually what a lot more people do and probably more consistent.
I have no idea what I'm doing anymore.
Oh, okay. 0, 10, I think means he's holding at the exact proper time, but then held dash down 10 more frames. Okay, so he got the tap at the correct time. Okay, so you're saying, so when we see 7-3, that means he's 7 frames late on the tap, and then he held tap for 2 frames. Well, I'm for 3 frames, right? For 7-3. Right.
Can't remember how to. I don't even think I'm getting close anymore.
Okay, let me pay attention here. I think your micro stutter is actually like hurting you here a little. Cause it's making the I'm trying to look at your taps. Your second tap, I think, is coming way too fast, basically. That's a little better, actually. And remember, you can kind of use Magic Pants as like a clue. Like, you can see when you should have been doing it.
Yeah, I still have no idea. Because I don't know what the tools are doing.
The thing is, though,
I don't know.
I mean, that's true, but I'll be honest, I learned this without tools. It's like the tools can help, but there's like an inherent way.
Without them?
I mean, sort
like
of. Maybe without Magic Pants. Right. Okay, so let me show you. Magic Pants, when it's flashing like this, every time it flashes, and you tap, that's when you want to tap. And those are the key moments of like when you can get the short charge. So also, people use visual cues. I don't know if you noticed, but when she flashes, her elbow is all the way in the back. Like, people use that as a visual cue. Right. My problem with Magic Pants is you can't react to it. It just shows you. It kind of shows you, but you can't practice by staring at it, in my opinion. I think that's better. What you're. I think these are looking like almost decent. No, yeah, I think your first one was good there.
Or I mean, it's better now, but I think consistently I was late because I didn't know what it was doing before. But yeah, that explanation, I think that makes a difference.
Those last two taps too are pretty close together, Ryan. Like, let me try to get some good ones and you can kind of hear it, but like the last two taps are really close together, essentially. I do it like this, like tap, tap, tap. That's what mine sound like each time. So I do the stutter and then I go tap. It's like pretty close. Tap. That's like the rhythm that I use. 3131. I mean, numbers like that are pretty good. If you see numbers at the top that are like reading like 3-3 or 1-4, any like kind of lowish numbers that are close together, that's how you know you're doing something right. But I will say, Ryan, your stutter I think is making it difficult. Your initial stutter.
Okay.
I mean, you want to let go of your, right input for minimal frames, but the initial press you can hold for longer, if that makes sense. I would try holding it to like around this first red pillar in the background and then let go of it. I think what's optimal is, yeah, so, well, that actually, what you're doing is looking good. I think you're just bailing on it, but it actually is better than it looks to you. There. Well, you were late one frame on the second tap, but so you just have to do this, start the second tap a little earlier, it looks like. That's good. See those values? That's really good. Whatever you did there, that's what you want to replicate. And those values at the top left, 4, 5, 3, 6, like those are all solid. Yeah. You just need to find a stutter that works for you and then base your taps around that. There, that's really good. Actually, perfect. And you can store that probably pretty early too. There you go. So like, yeah. So you're doing way better with the longer stutter. Which is actually honestly what I should be doing. What you're doing is what I should be doing. I should be doing longer stutters as well. It is better. I just don't do it because I'm an absolute idiot.
Okay, so that was it. Okay, yeah, so I was letting go forward.
You were. So you were doing something different in Lava Spark, and I think you are doing way better with the longer stutter. But I could tell that you're doing like a crazy micro stutter, so it was like making it way harder to get the short charge.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. This should be good. So what that tells me, Ryan, is that you held dash a little too long, but it was still good. Like your timing was good, but you held dash a little too long. That should be good. But your first, yeah, getting consistent is what. There you go. Now you're fucking cooking, dude.
Sweet.
Let them cook. All right, just don't rush, Ryan. I want to see you do that intentionally slow for me. I want to see you do it slow.
It's too hard.
That was, but that's fine. I just need to see that you can do it slow. You know what I mean? There you go. But so you get a feeling of how it is. Yeah.
I can't.
No, you did it. You just did it. You did it slow. All I want to see you do it once, just so you know how much time you have. Like, man, you have to hit that second one way earlier with the longer stutter. But you can get way more consistent short charges with that long stutter, man. Oh, 4 tap though? Hold on. Oh, here, that's a 4 tap. How come I'm early on
You
it?
gotta do the 4 tap like in the fucking door, right?
Yeah, what Sephi's saying is I totally agree with. Every time you boot up this game, you should just be practicing short charge stutters. And if you see something like L1, that means you're late on that press, on that dash press. But yeah, this is good. I mean, if you just practice this, so I'd also recommend just turning off Magic Pants once you have a good feeling for it. Because I think it cannot, I mean, if it's still helping you, then leave it on. But for some people, it's not that great.
Man, I can't not hold B for too long, I guess.
I mean, it's kind of hard, right?
I mean, I can't press it short.
Right. I mean, it's tough. I literally have to hold my like hand differently to do that. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn off. Oh shit.
Pants.
I'm gonna turn off Magic Pants. And we can, after you get through here, make sure Power Bombs is selected through this room, and we can go over, you know, what's called. I like holding angle down through this room, but once you're in here, just make sure you have. So yeah, make sure you have Power Bomb selected, and then go through the next room, and then I'll save state as you go through.
Yo, Harold, thanks for that compliment. Love it, I stream.
Yeah, no, you're doing good. This is good. Yeah, I mean, being able to do this already, this is really good.
Alright, sweet. The door eventually.
Wait, what do you mean you have 180 frames for or 3 se- Oh, you mean once you store it. Right. So yeah, you want to have power bomb selected and holding angle down, because I'm gonna show you how I go through the next room, Ryan. As in, and we'll I think we'll go over worst room in the game.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we can do that. Well, Shine Tune is honestly good to always. Shine Tune won't hurt you having it open, but you're already getting it. You're actually cooking. You're rushing it, Ryan. We're gonna watch that one movie with that guy. Are you rushing or are you dragging or whatever the fuck? Whiplash, that's what it is. There.
Okay.
Have power bomb selected, hold angle down, and then walk through. Omni, exactly. Rushing it. That was good. Perfect. Okay, now save state.
Oh, I tried to save state.
You can save. Yeah, I mean you can save state there. That's fine. Might make it kind of hard. You might just have to re-enter, and that's totally fine. Okay, Ryan, let me show you what's going on here. Yeah. So the first thing I do is I just hold angle here, so because I don't want to spin jump. I personally like to I jump as soon as I can, and I go for a down grab on this platform. And I do think grabbing this is pretty important to grab it clean. So that's step one. Step two is we want to run and jump off here. Now let me show you something grimy and horrible that can happen. When you run off here, if you run off and jump at the absolute last frame, you'll get a shitty jump and you actually will lose momentum like that, and you're fucked. And it's a Geege. So if you try to be super optimal, it actually can harm you and you'll get like the bad jump and you just won't get high. But in general, you want as much speed as possible to get up there. So when I do this, I basically morph as soon as I jump, and I hold jump the whole time. And the idea is I want to lay the power bomb at the apex. So step one, jump up, down grab. run, jump, morph, and lay powerbomb at the apex. So let's just do that first.
Need a down grab.
Swing more to the right when you run. Yep, like that. And you can wait to morph. You don't have to morph immediately. Like, you could morph still in that air and it'll still work.
God damn it.
So it is tough. This has to be pretty tight. So what I'm gonna recommend is, I think this well, if this save state works, it's fine. But you don't really have a lot of time to breathe here. I would redo the save state. Yeah, even save before. I would save here. Yeah, okay. It's better to save before for this. This is like CWJ, HBJ. You kind of want to save before the room. Yeah, so that should work, but so that powerbomb could have been too low. I'm not sure, but you want to just hold jump and you want to lay the powerbomb at your peak height. It's the goal. And remember how I was telling you in the you're not running far enough. Don't be scared of that frame, Ryan. You're not. Don't be. Okay, I think I scarred you a little already, but you don't need to be that scared of it. It's like pretty hard to hit. But you just got to be aware that it can happen. Yeah, that was really good. You didn't lay it at the peak, but that's totally fine. I mean, that will work, and that's good. And I swing pretty hard right there, but you don't. Yeah, what you just did should work as well. All right, so I can show you the next part if you want, but this is good to practice this first, breaking it down. All right, do you want me to show you the rest, Ryan?
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, so we do this, we run, jump, lay power bomb. So like before, we want a soft morph on morph here, on like the left side. And as soon as I soft morph, I'm immediately running to the right. So do this again. Power bomb, soft morph. I did a little early, but it still worked. Power bomb, soft unmorph, run, and jump. We can do the next part. I'll show you the wall jump. I just want you to be able to get the soft morph, run, and jump. Because even that's hard, because if you are too slow, he'll shoot you. You'll get hit. So you're on like a timetable here, as you can see. Be careful with, remember, you can cut the momentum in the air. So what I do is I lay this power bomb, and I actually tap right. When I'm coming down, so I'm not like wiggling. I like to tap right here just once, so I stop moving. I tap right, like right here. You can adjust as you want, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, like see how you stop moving? I mean, it's fine, you can adjust at the end, but tapping right there to stop your momentum is good, so you're not just like whipping around. That looks really good. That looks good. Yeah, so you just have to go immediately as soon as you land. Don't worry about the wall jump yet. Just like I said, break it down the steps. So yeah, you have to go as soon as you land. You can unmorph a little earlier, try to run faster. This is a trick that takes some time, but once you, there you go, perfect. So that you might, there you go, godlike. So yeah, but you have to really familiarize yourself with your visual cue here. There's some things, Ryan. So I'm gonna kind of pause it. So if you jump at the crack, you have to delay your wall jump a little bit, okay? If you want to do an immediate wall jump, then you have to jump below the crack, like here. So not quite below, but if I jump right at the crack, I'll bonk. So let me show you some things that can go wrong. Like if I were to just jump immediately, in some spots, let me actually get rid of these idiots real quick, so I can show you some stuff. Yeah, so like you really got to get familiar of when you can wall jump here, because if you wall jump, this bonk can happen and it's really bad. But I jumped from the same spot, but I delayed my wall jump, and during lag you can kind of see it, because you know you have to press left, you have to press right before I wall jump, and you can delay it hella. You can be pretty far off the wall to jump. Some people like to find a visual cue to where they just instantly jump. That's something you're gonna have to really like grind and kind of figure out on your own a little bit, but just know it's around this crack, Ryan, where you have to wall jump. So let me just show you, you know, I can show you a couple times how I do it. I mean, you just did it, which was good, but yeah, and that's what you want to do. Just all the moving parts are important. The ledge grab's important. When you come back down, Ryan, too, like doing the soft unmorph and landing and immediately going is pretty important too, or else that guy will shoot you and it's really shit. The wall jump is honestly probably the easiest part of it, but it can be weird. Like I jumped pretty low there. It's pretty low. It's pretty like far down below the crack. I can fix this even though I got hit, but that's like kind of hard to recognize and do. So like, yeah. But yeah, so I mean, you should do it a few times, and if you have any questions, let me know. But it's honestly not the hardest room. It's just shit goes wrong quick, and that's how it got the infamous title, worst room in the game, right? Yep. It just can be such a pain in the ass. So I don't know if you want to try it a couple more times, Ryan, or
yeah, I'll give it a shot for a bit, but I'll try to make sure I God damn it.
So if you get hit there, sometimes you can fix it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I might try to
nice. Yeah, no, that was really good though. Yeah, it got it. So that's the thing though, Vaughn. Even in KPDR, it can go to shit. You know, I mean, it's worse than this. That's for damn sure. That was good recognition there, Ryan, because you still could have gotten that wall jump, but it was tough. Yeah, so there you had to really delay your jump up because you almost got hit by that guy. If you get hit like that, you can still do it. It's just tough. But so this is something you're gonna want to grind out, because this is just a run killer. So you just jump too high, and if you jump that high, you can make it. You just have to delay your wall jump, where you're like, where it looks like you're way off the wall, and with the lag, it actually makes it easier. Nice, that was good. You didn't have much run speed there, Ryan, so that was good. You had the wall jump immediately as soon as you got to your apex.
Okay.
Yeah, so if shit hits the fan, you just have to reset the room. That's what I would do. Basically, you with this resources, Ryan, you have essentially 3 tries, I think. Oh, wait. Yeah, you have 3 tries. Because you need 2 power bombs to actually get to Ridley.
Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, I thought you meant because of like health shit.
No, well, health, you should be okay through that. So if anything goes bad, Ryan, you just have to refresh the room and try again. That's like what you'd have to do in a run. Right, you can fire from the fire fleas, but that's just to save time. So there's no real point. I mean, okay. I mean, I get you're joking, Vaughn, but like, yeah, it's just to literally break 1 extra block. But you could do that if he runs out. I mean, there's a chance he might want to get the fire fleet. Was Eddie getting the fire fleet tank? I actually can't remember. It depends. I mean, it depends how Ryan ends up feeling on Ridley. The thing is, dude, Ridley's going to be a big grind. That's going to be the I mean, you have more health and stuff, but Ridley is going to be annoying, kind of. It's a decent fight. There's no tricks. You just have to fight him. There's no tricks to it. You just have to like fight his ass. There's no like, I'm do this and all of a sudden he only takes 3 hits. No, there's no crate quick kill. Ridley is a pure fundamentals fight, and it's just like tough. I'll show you some things for it.
All right, sounds good. Okay, we can. Once I manage to get up there once, we'll continue.
Okay. Well, there is something at the top I have to show you, too.
Yeah.
Which is that the morph or whatever.
Jump. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So save there. Actually, that's a good spot to save because it didn't activate it yet. And let me get up there. Yeah, so I take this pretty safe jumping up. Even now I do like angle jumps and I just jump. And as soon as you land on this platform, you immediately jump and morph. And as you're like towards the top, you just jump over, you try to just jump over his head. And then I press right. But immediately morphing is like important. So I do this, immediately morph, and then I hold right. Oh, and you want to be a little more to the left when you do it. Yeah, that might work. Oh, okay, middle. You want to be like dead center in that thing. Yeah, that's a good spot. You have to make sure you hold jump the whole time as well. There you go. So you got to make sure that you don't move right before you're like you have to be fully morphed before you start pressing right. Sephi, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Lucario is cool. So as I like see how I morph up in a straight line and then I kind of start cutting. I only start trying to move really like towards the. I mean, you do it kind of early. If you do it too late, you're gonna bonk. If you do it too early, you're gonna bonk him. But yeah. It takes some getting used to, but once you have it, like, by the way, you should also grind that a little bit too, like just this part, because it's a little finicky. Basically, if you bonk the ceiling, you held right too late. If you bonk him, you held right too early. Does that make sense? Yeah. So there's a magic spot. I mean, this position isn't super important. Actually, I think I think you can actually do it almost any position. It's more about timing. Like, you can't sit around for too long or else he's like in a weird spot and he starts hunching his head. Yeah, it's more about being quicker on the jump here, I think. The position is not super important. There. Yeah, that was good. So right here, Ryan, this is another weird thing. When we're at the top here, if you're too far to the right, too far to the left, and I run, let me show you. Even holding down, I'm gonna bonk, and that's really bad. That's gonna be a lot of trouble. So you want to. This is like the perfect spot where there's a little space in between. But yeah, if you're too far forward, it's also bad because then you won't make it where you need to land. Because I'm holding down, I'm gonna bonk this guy. So there's like there's a lot of leeway, but I like to be like right here. This to me is a really good spot. Even if you do just moonwalk, whatever, I would do that at first. So when I'm running, I hold right, and as soon as I'm out the door, I'm holding down. And another thing is when I make it over the pirate at the bottom, I actually let go of down, so I don't. You can definitely land in this hole here if you're going too fast. Yeah, so you can land in there. So I let go of down once I pass him. Then I jump to this. I do one full hop, and I land on this platform. When I land on this platform, I shoot because it will stop him from shooting. Yeah. And then I do one big ledge grab here, and then you're kind of in the clear. So let me just go over that again. So we run through. I'm holding down. Let go down, past him, spin jump, full jump, shoot, spin jump, ledge grab. And then once I'm here, I'm just ledge grab, then I actually do a skip, get here, and you can do like a morph, wall jump morph here, and that is a lot safer for getting over this idiot.
Over this idiot.
Yeah, all the enemies in here are idiots. So we got, treat them as such. So there, you got to make sure if you're cooking with speed, you got to make sure to cut your input. So there you go. So you want to clear that little gap actually. So let me show you. When you do this and you land here, you want to make it to here. You don't want to land on this thing. You want to run and then run and jump all the way to this. So you don't want to land where you landed.
Just jump on it.
Right. I know it's tempting. I know it's tempting.
I like did it on purpose too. It was the first part.
So as you can see, it's actually a little finicky. So you really want to clear just that little nub. That way you get more speed. There you go. Yeah. So now you're cooking. And I shoot there. You don't have to, but I shoot to land. And the reason is 2 reasons. 1, landing, you'll land faster because you're extending your hitbox to your feet plant. And the other reason is it stops him from shooting. You don't need to shoot that second guy, but just that first one I do it for. And there you go.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. So once you do the morph ball and land, you can I'm gonna save it here. I'm gonna show you something as I'm falling. Basically, when you do this, when you do this, man, when you freaking shoot when you do that, the more, I guess I would unmorph in the air so you can actually get the shot. But here, a 2-tap works. So I do a non-stutter 3-tap, but you can do a non-stutter 2-tap. And if you do the morph, you can like that. And then I hold down. Honestly, this strat's pretty advanced, man, but we can go over it. I'll show you what I do. I actually don't do a morph. I do this. I do a 3-tap. I come in, I buffer a shot. Store charge, down back, jump, spark against this. Kills both these pirates. Grab the drops and I make it. Like I said, this will be pretty tough to do. But it's, you could get it. I don't know how much time you want to commit to this. Because you have HP, you're kind of fine to just barrel through, but yeah, the short charge, down, back, spin, jump, release here. But this sequence will be, I think, pretty damn hard to do. This is why I started using R to release my spark, by the way, for this part, because I was getting a ton of accidental up sparks.
I see. I keep doing the thing.
Well, he knows what I'm doing now, so I'm kind of just trying to show him, because he was watching. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to. But yeah, I mean, I angle shot down, back, spin, jump, release, spark, hit the right here, and that's how I get the. That's the whole sequence.
Oh, I most certainly did not get.
So what I would recommend is, it's tough, but I would recommend almost just killing that. You have to break it in the parts, man. So like, I would probably just kill that. If you wanted to practice that, you could kill that pirate at the top and save and open the door and then save state, and then just work on that second part of it. I mean, the thing is, this isn't really feasible for you to learn right now. It's like ridiculous because you haven't completed a run, and this is like pretty advanced tech, I think. It's just a lot of sequences of already like tech. So I don't know. You can definitely grind it out though. Just like most things. Like you can grind out Lava Spark if you want. Especially now that you're getting stutter short charges. Like now that you know the tech, it's kind of self-explanatory what you do, but there's some nuances.
Yeah, so I put in the work. Oh, god damn it, I keep doing that on purpose.
I mean, you honestly, Ryan, you're doing really good. Like I don't think you're going to have a lot of trouble getting a rundown. I mean, it's going to be kind of annoying, but you're cooking. You just need to. The big things we have to practice, we just have to be able to get you to Ridley, and then you have to be able to kill Ridley. Killing Ridley, you're not going to die to anything else. Like, if you can get to Ridley and kill Ridley, the rest of the run is honestly a cakewalk. In terms of completing it. Now, obviously, if you're running at a high level, Meridia is still a huge pain in the ass. There's like 90 things that kill your run, but you don't need to worry about them because it's like, okay, you missed full halfie, who cares for now? Eventually, you know, full halfie, spike suit, 1 round Botwoon, and 2 round Dragon. Like those are all things you just have to do, but we don't need to do them now.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, I think after this I think you had the short charge. I think so you could just 2-tap here, honestly, if you want. 2-tap's fine.
I can't tell if I'm getting it. It's too laggy in the room.
I think you have it here. The one thing is you have to have angle down here too, or else you're not gonna shoot the thing. If you don't have angle down, you are not going to shoot the thing, so you're not going to be able to get it. Yeah. Honestly, this tech's really hard. It's like way harder than worst room in the game, like sequencing all this stuff together by like 10 times. Not that you can't do it, but like this is going to need to be something you'd have to grind. For sure.
All right, that's fair.
Well, Ryan, I guess I don't know how much longer you want to go. I'm thinking I might call it sort of soon, and we're just gonna definitely have to do a part 3. And I think a part 3 is like we'll finish it. I mean, unless you want to just keep. I don't know how long you're able to keep going or willing, but I also think it's good to not overload you with too much info. Like the way we're going about it now is turned into like very. I'm just showing you a route to like I'm showing you every single room in the game. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you do prefer this style, because it's definitely different than the first day we did it. I mean, how? Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure that like you're comfortable with it. And if you have any, ways you want to approach it differently, or if you're like, but it seems like you just want to learn all the tech. So if you want to learn all the tech, then we need to break it into more parts, I think, because otherwise it's like a lot of info. I don't know if you saw Stim actually put our video on YouTube, and we're going to put this on YouTube as well. So like you can go back and check it out. And it's always way better to watch on YouTube. But actually I think this is relatively a good stopping point. Mostly because I'm actually like losing my voice because I'm like ranting so much. Normally I'd be down to go down longer, but I'm just not just feeling 100%. But I do think we covered a lot of shit. I actually think we got a lot of good info, because now you can short charge and release it, and I don't know. And you did worst room in the game, lava dive, bubble mountain. I don't know. We covered a lot of the and ice escape. You got a lot of the important stuff. There's not a lot more. We just got to get to Ridley, which isn't that hard from here. Like worst case scenario, you just literally run through this room and it's fine, because we can farm. Because we're gonna farm metal pirates and we'll farm before Ridley, and that's totally okay.
Yeah.
So like most likely you're gonna have lots of health here, and you can just barrel through these enemies. We don't even need to do this tech. I'm just showing it because I know you just want to know all the tech already. So I'm showing you all the proper rooms, and I guess I'll keep doing that for the rest.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, if there's any other ways you want to approach it, you can let me know. But otherwise, we can keep doing it like this. But Ryan, yeah, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, and yeah. Oh shit, I'm definitely out of it. But yeah, Ryan, I think I'm gonna call it. Yeah, let's call it here, and then we'll start again. I guess when are you down to do it again? Because I could be down either like Monday or Wednesday. I don't know how eager you are to just completely finish it. If you want to work on this stuff that we went over for a little bit, I think it would be good for you on your own. Just try to go from ship to here now. Like, not,
yeah.
and I wouldn't focus too much on the rooms. Also, just try to get there in like one segment would honestly be good. So you now know the route up to here, and it seems like we're not that far. We're actually more than halfway, because we did Kraid already too. So you just had to do, well, we're about halfway actually, because then it's Ridley and Dragon. Meridia isn't that bad actually. It's just like the little stuff. I'll show you how to do Batoon. We'll do the X Factors. That's actually not nearly that bad. You'll be able to get that. It's not going to be bad. Yeah. I guess now that you know how to short charge, We could go over the advanced strat for Dragon. I think based off what I've seen today, I think we could just learn that. I was just going to teach you like the real noob shit, which is we get him to spray his webs and then you run to the other side and shoot, which you probably still have to do. So I will show you that, because if you fail it, you have to revert to that. That's like what I do even sometimes. Yeah. You have to like revert to baiting out his webs, shooting the webs, and just shooting him. But I think you could probably get the quick kill on Dragon, based off what I saw today. And yeah. But yeah, Ryan, GG's, man. You're actually killing it. Fucking popping off. Can't wait to see another nutty SM player enter the scene. My boy Ryan. But yeah, I'm gonna get off Discord. GG's, Ryan, and I'll see you soon. Just message me on Discord when you want to do the next sesh or when you're available.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Okay.
I got GDQ run tomorrow. No, I need to actually practice Mario RPG.
Right. Dude, it's no rush. I mean, it's whenever you want. If you're super eager, I could do it, Monday or Wednesday or Thursday. But if not, we could just wait till next Saturday if you want. I mean, but it's totally up to you. If you got stuff to grind.
I can. Yeah, I got. Yeah, I guess I got Monday so far. Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, I think.
Oh, those are the days you could do it?
Yeah, because tomorrow, I got the GDQ thing.
Right.
Valentine's plans, and then I got plans on the 15th.
Okay, well, I'll let you know if I can do it Monday.
Weekend on Saturday, so I'm gonna be drinking with some buddies.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I mean, I could even just stream on Friday too if you were available then, because I don't mind. I might not take Friday off, so I'll let you know. I'll message you and we'll figure out a day. But yeah, I'm out of here, Ryan.
Or next Friday or next Sunday.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if you're eager to do it, we could do it before, because I know, you might just want to learn it as fast as possible, and if that's the case, then we can try, getting that done. But yeah, Ryan, I'm out of here. GG's. It was fun, teaching you this, and you're definitely fucking cooking. You're doing really well. So peace out to Ryan. Later.
All right. Catch you later.
Let's give Ryan a shout out. Sorry guys, I was sort of fizzling there at the end just because like my energy has been unfortunately kind of low, but I'm trying my best. But yeah, that's Ryan's stream. You guys check him out. He's gonna be cooking up Super Metroid very soon. I think he did an incredibly good job tonight. He actually, he was slamming some tech, so definitely excited to see how he does when he actually starts running the game. Be really cool to see. It's kind of funny. I'm just showing him all the most insane strats. So my throat was starting to get a little rough there, so that's kind of why I had to call it just constant talking. But yeah, that was fun. I hope you guys liked it, and this will be on YouTube. We will throw it all on YouTube if anyone wants to review it.